You've heard of the term situationship. I've taken it and made it something different. The situationships that we find ourselves in have the power to cause us to shift our perspective, either for good or for bad. When we shift for good, we've taken accountability of what we've been through, how we've been hurt, unhealed trauma. That causes us to shift in consciousness. So situation shifts can be very beneficial, right? If you're learning. Most people do not enter a relationship to find out what's wrong with themselves. Most people are looking for relationships to bring ease and peace, but that is only half of the coin. You're a co-creator of this relationship experience you're currently in, and that's why a situation shift has a silver lining.
Those demands, those claims on life now become expectations. We say expectations are resentments under construction. Expectations are resentments under construction. They're premeditated resentments is what they are. So now my expectations, because I'm not just going to say I have a demand, I have to turn this into something that is what we call cognitive congruent, right? That egosyntonic is the fancy word for it. So I have to, so now I turn it into a rule. Well, it's an unenforceable rule, but it's a rule that this is the way things are supposed to be. If you love me, you would fill in the blank. Right. That's my unenforceable rule.
And the parents didn't do this on purpose.
No, this is a
part
lot
of the limited toolbox that they inherited. Correct?
We are victims of victims. We are victims of victims. I'll say this over and over again. We are all victims of victims, which makes nobody a victim. It's just the way things are now. They can only give us what they have. That's never enough. They're in trance until they wake up. They can't pass on anything new. You know, one of the great things I see in working with people in recovery, as soon as somebody gets into recovery, you know, what we say is that if you don't transform your pathology, you're going to transmit it. If you don't transform it, you transmit it. But once you transform it, you also transmit that. You transmit the transformation.
1 second. Wait, listen. Can I just tell everybody that's in the room right now? There have been about 70 quotations that Dr. Alan Berger has shared with us during this movement. If I don't see memes and y'all tag us both in these memes on Instagram, we are all victims of victims?
That's right.
Come on, man. Listen. Y'all got to tag us on these.
So the shit is already starting. Bobby in here acting a fool. You called it.
First of all, I'm not acting.
Okay, you're not acting.
Lord,
but you did call it.
Coon Day. Juneteenth. It's the Coon Day parade.
Juneteenth? God damn, Bobby. Fuck, man. He called it Coon, not Juneteenth. Juneteenth. I mean, he walked in here on that shit.
Happy Juneteenth.
What up? Everybody, you might as well just pull up a chair, Kev.
Put up get your chair, baby.
That's what Bobby walked in and said, the ML Coon Day Parade is happening today. I said, what? The Coon Day Parade? What the fuck is that? You ain't never heard of it?
Well, it's normally on January the 15th or thereabouts. But because it is a coon event, they moved it to June.
Yeah, gang.
Wait.
Yeah, bars.
Wait. Hold on.
Bars.
Hold on, Bobby. Why is it a coon event? Because it's a coon event. Like, they put on their own events. The coons got a promotion team.
Yes. Yes.
Who's standing in front of the camera? It's gotta be Kev. He don't give a fuck. Look at him.
Nigga, you had my motherfucking microphone set up. Well, maybe you should be here early.
Good fuck, Nick.
Well, fuck it, Nick.
I'm up here, Nick.
I'm up here, Nick.
Nigga sitting in my designated seat, Nick. No, Nick.
Well, our resident
Somebody
historian
said
has arrived.
Juneteenth is legendary. Why?
Yes. Yes.
The fuck, Bobby? You set the day off wrong, Bobby. Bobby don't give a fuck.
I care deeply, man, about traditions, and we might as well be clear the significance of the insignificant.
Don't worry, man. We talk.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
All right, well, fuck it. Let's get back to what we do at the beginning of this show. Very important. I was at the Juneteenth celebration at Leimert Park on Saturday. My daughter surprised me, showed up with her mama. ShepherdSweets.com. Y'all support that black-owned business.
Yeah.
Shepherd Sweets. Y'all get y'all, your confectionery delight so you can later detox with Dr. Russell.
Yeah.
It's a must.
There was another, all of the businesses down there were black-owned. I said, let me shout some people out. There was some business that had some fly hoodies. MoreLife.shop. That's MoreLife.shop. They had some fly hoodies. More Life. Oh, this young lady down in Long Beach. I had this matcha. She gave me a taste of this matcha blondie. It's made out of matcha.
Okay. What is that, like ice cream?
But it's like a brownie.
Okay.
I tasted it. Oh, you know I was gonna taste it.
So you cheating on Shepherd Sweets?
It was good.
So are heart attacks.
Come on, Bobby. Bobby don't. Hey. Q Bake Shop,
Trying not to have one, boy.
Long Beach, California. If you're in Long Beach, California, y'all support Q, C-U-E, Q Bake Shop. I'm just shouting people out, man, that I saw that were doing their thing. Black-owned business. He ain't got no business coughing. Dr. Russell can cough. You?
Clear my throat. You can still clear your throat post-surgery.
Of what, nigga? Post-surgery. What are you clearing your throat of, nigga?
Motherfucking toxic rhetoric in this room.
Mucus, nigga, pucus.
It's ridiculous.
I'm going to finish them off.
Let's see. This lady, April B. Barnes, had some wild-crafted sea moss gel and teas. I'm sorry. It was a lot of people, man.
Yeah.
It was a lot of people. I'm just trying to shout a few people out and show some love. As you know, our people are always in the house. Total Package Energy. Go to totalpackageenergy.com. Please support this black-owned business out of Oakland, California. Come on, Cash Mob every business that I put in front of you because it's, what is it today, Bobby?
June 20th.
Coon Day. Coon-teenth.
Coon Day Parade.
I thought that was technically.
You say Juneteenth?
Bobby called it Juneteenth.
Bobby coined the phrase today.
Juneteenth.
Forevermore known as.
That's real disrespectful.
I love it.
Bobby's, it is Juneteenth. We finna celebrate.
Put it on the shirt.
Put it on the shirt.
Don't do it. Don't do
Yeah,
the
you
shirt.
do. Yeah, you do.
God damn.
Hashtag Juneteenth. Let's get it going.
Hey, I want y'all to support Beal Sauce. Go to BealSauce.com. If it ain't real, it ain't Beal. Did you like it?
I tried it.
You tried it? It's good? Beal Sauce is good? Why the nephew get your hot sauce?
Because I'm the one that ordered it.
So you ordered it, and the nephew was like, I'm gonna put this on some fish real quick. Let your uncle eat his first, man. How'd you get into the stash?
No, because I was on the fruits and stuff for the past 3 or 4 days, and I got it 3 days ago.
Oh, okay.
So
I got you.
I got the set of three different sets.
Mm-hmm.
So I get one.
All right. Hey, I love it. BealSauce.com. If it ain't Beal, it ain't real. Go there. Cash Mob all of the businesses that I put in front ya. Okay? Or else it's really gonna be Juneteenth. I'm saying when black people don't support other black people, ain't that coon behavior? That's why we should change this motherfucker to Juneteenth. Black people got to get with black people moving forward. It's 2022, man. That's 3 twos in the year, nigga. That means 2 represent us. It can't be no us with 1, right?
That's right.
It's 2s. It's 3 twos in there, nigga. It's us. You understand? We got to support each other, or it's definitely gonna be Juneteenth. X-Wolf. You know, X-Wolf, X-Labs, Subs. Where's the X-Wolf? There we go. Y'all go support this black-owned business, man. This brother has been rocking with me for at least 2 years now. We've been doing X-Wolf. Have we been doing X-Wolf since T-Radio V? It ain't been that long.
Since Dash. No.
Definitely since Dash. Y'all support X-Wolf, man. xlabsubs.com. And then, don't forget, support your brother's work. Go to my website. All right? TheShroudedLighthouse.com. Get your copy of my latest book, TheShroudedLighthouse.com. Go there right now. Pre-order your, or not pre-order, order your copy right now. Of course, the legend that started it all, the relationship Dismount, is available on Amazon.com in multiple, I guess, formats, right? Audible, paperback, Kindle. It's available, man. Go support. Yes, it's the roof leaks when it's not raining.
That's what y'all not gonna do. Coming down, baby. No, you ain't seeing nothing about it.
I can't. Okay, 2 more things to promote. Did I promote Shepherd Family Suite? Shepherd Suites?
But not this.
Okay. Oh, now I got all Bobby. I still remember how to shoot a jump shot.
How'd you hear him?
I still remember how to beat Bobby in a game to 7.
Juneteenth coming up.
Out of shape.
Wait, is that coming up?
Coming up, less than a month.
What you say?
You think it's ready?
First off,
I'm filming the whole shit.
let's derail real quick. First off, Bobby just started back on Dr. Russell's special elixir to heal his ass. I've been on it for months now. Bobby, I'm gonna tear your ass like the Shroud of Turin.
Why do you think Doc is here, man? He actually cares about me, man.
Here we go. He care about everybody.
Nah, he done went out of his way, man. I done seen him hang up on folks, man. You know, when they ain't ready to do what they supposed to do, man. And truth be told,
You his friend, Bobby.
I'm talking about my best friend.
And he hanging in there with you.
He really is, man. And it's
because you've been starting and stopping, bullshitting, and at the same time talking shit, Kev. Now he ain't gonna never stop talking shit. Now that he ain't gonna do.
That ain't gonna ever stop.
He starting and stopping the shit he's supposed to be doing in order to compete with the likes of a nigga like me, boy. I'm Richard Parker, nigga. I'm a tiger, boy. I tell you. Listen. Bobby, you better be glad you got Dr. Russell as your friend.
Him as a real friend, bro.
It's corner.
But see, that ain't the problem that
Did you start today?
No, I haven't yet. But the pressure is mounting, bro.
What had happened was
The reality is setting in.
This is what I was doing while I was talking at 5 in the morning to my transcriber working on my next book.
There it is. There it is.
What in the fuck was you doing, Bobby? I remember I used to get phone calls from Bobby. I used to get phone calls from Bobby at 5 in the morning. Hey, nigga, what's happening, man? Shit don't get done if you sleep, you know. Now, Bobby, you slowing down?
No, it's not a matter of
But
slowing
yes,
down,
Bobby,
bro.
boy, you in
I
trouble.
have just misdirected energy. That's
Don't
all.
slow down now,
No,
Bobby.
it's not. No, I misdirected energy. It's a big difference between slowing down and misdirecting energy.
Okay.
This nigga deep as hell.
See?
All right, cool.
But I'm back in stride right now. I'm here. And you're really not going to appreciate the outcome, though. I'm just telling you that.
Bobby,
Talk.
Bobby,
Talk that talk.
I love you.
Talk that sense.
You one of my good friends.
It's taking him too long.
Just a little bit.
I'm saying,
Anytime people get ready to lie,
I'm not finna lie. I'm finna tell the truth of all truths in this moment, Bobby. You've never been better than me at basketball.
Let's go.
It's time to get it done.
Tune in. June 18th. ZoWhat Show.
It's time to get
Live
it done.
on air.
All right, I gotta promote this. I want to make sure I got this right, and then I'm gonna throw it to my brother, Dr. Russell. Let me make sure I get this right. Is that what it is? All right, I want everybody to join my son's YouTube page, but I want to give you the right YouTube page. My oldest son, what he has is he has something called a jump program. I'm not slipping, Bobby. You see, don't nothing get by me.
I said it to be heard.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, dude.
No, you didn't, Bobby.
I didn't whisper.
We just got to make sure we support New.
And that's what we're going to do.
New
So
has
you
a-
figure out what it is, you know.
It's his YouTube page.
You're having some technical difficulties.
Bobby. His YouTube page is New Williams. NEWWILLIAMS. New Williams. That's his YouTube page. You should see it. It says The Higher Ups. He has a jump program that he's doing with Dr. Chris Powers, who is a professor at USC in biomechanics. And they've worked out a whole regimen on not only how to increase your leap, but do it to where you don't hurt yourself, i.e. the Derrick Roses of the world would have so much torque, so much athleticism. If you don't know how to biomechanically move your body, landing properly so your knees don't bend inward or outward, that cause the ACL tears. Him and Chris Powers and other, there he is. What up, boy? He called me yesterday. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to you, good sir. But yeah, that's not it. That's another video he did for somebody else.
I was trying to be ahead of the game.
But his YouTube page is called New Williams, The Higher Ups.
The higher up.
And it's a whole episodic breakdown of different exercises, different movements that will increase your vertical leap,
A house
your
curriculum.
It's a hops curriculum.
And you need to go through it.
Wow. Right on the money. Like right there, right on the timing.
You need to go through it.
And
Bobby, where do you think you got them hops from?
I know where he got them from, but that's what I'm saying. You need to revisit the scene of the crime.
the pre-hype.
Bobby, I back you, but you can't talk this much shit.
Yeah,
Do you understand?
Bobby.
Do you understand? This is coming from a loser. This Mitch Green right here. Mitch Green talked for so much shit that Mike Tyson got beat up and was still talking shit. And I'll tell you something else, little Mike. You caught me while I wasn't paying attention, and then the motherfucker hit me in the eye. That's Mitch Green. Bobby is Mitch Green. We clear now.
Not Mitch Green.
Bobby is mixed green.
No, I mean,
Is that what you call him? Mixed
Mitch Green.
Mixed greens, nigga.
Bobby,
All right,
you're gonna have to show up.
Let me turn it
And
over.
show out. No, it ain't enough to just show up.
No,
I got
you
to
need
show
to-
out.
Yeah.
I got to show out. I know what I got to do.
All right, let's turn it over to my good friend. This is my brother for real. This is a solid human being. And I appreciate the fact that Bobby introduced me to him. Man, let's just get right to it. Dr. Russell is in the house from Russell Herbals. Hey, listen. I'm going to say this, and then I'm going to turn it over to the doc. I ain't never had no herbs. Listen, back in the days in the 90s, I would be on the herbs. I was Muslim, and I'd have a gallon of water, and I'd buy herbs from, what's that place, Whole Foods?
No, Simply Health.
No, I was in Pasadena at this time. It's a little foo-foo grocery store down on South Lake in California. I think it was called Wild Oats or some shit. Is that what it is? Yeah. I used to buy herbs and shit from there, and I never felt shit. I'd have a whole gallon of water. I'd be like, shit don't work. Might as well just eat some KFC. I feel KFC in it. So what I'm trying to say is I've never felt herbs this powerful. Like, my cousin said the same thing. I talked to my cousin. I sent my cousin up to see Dr. Russell. He thought he was going to walk in there and buy a tea bag or something for $5. He left out of there. He spent some money, right? But he called me. He was like, Zo, I did not know these herbs were this potent. You're going to get a result that I promise you. If you go to russellherbals.com right now, which phase should they get? 1, 2, 3?
Well, it all depends on the person's needs. If they are just an average person and they like to just get started, they can start with phase 1, just to get acquainted with the whole process. Because as we know, it's all about being constipated throughout your whole body. When somebody thinks constipation, they're thinking about their bowels, but it goes beyond that. It starts in your bowels and then it goes to your liver and your kidneys, your lymphatic system just goes all the way up. So that's the beginning stages if someone wants to get started. If they if they have enough gumption and their mindset is in the proper place, if they want to jump right into deep water, they can jump into the phase 3, which is a total body cleanse, which would basically blow them off their socks or whatever after the first week.
Let me tell you, he started me at phase 3.
And he's about to start phase 3, and my man over there gonna start phase 3 as well.
You gonna start phase 3, Kev?
Where'd that go? No, I'm gonna get down with it.
When I tell you phase 3, phase 3 gonna get you up 2, 3 in the morning, dog. Keep fucking around. Go ahead. See, step 8, that super colon cleanse. After you went through the 7 steps early in the day, you come home, you're tired. Let me eat this little punk ass salmon salad. You know, you eat that, and then you take step 8. 2:30, 3 in the morning. Something gonna be knocking on your bowels, dog. I'm telling you that. Step 8. Watch, nigga. Step 8 gonna blow. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I cleanse all the time, nigga.
Oh, okay. Everybody wanna act like, okay,
nigga,
super
I cleanse all the
nigga. Okay,
time.
here goes super nigga right here.
No offense, my nigga.
I'm telling you.
It's all right.
I'm telling you.
It's all right.
Phase 3 is not a game. Go ahead, Bobby.
Phase 3 is number 3.
One of the reasons this is very important in a critical time to think about self-preservation is the way you describe these phases is not as important as the outcome. Right. Zoe had his head down like Tom Doolin.
Who is Tom Doolin?
Hang your head, Tom Doolin.
We still don't know who that is.
That's the whole country western song.
Say the lyric, and we was gonna get it.
That's the whole country
Like,
western
who
song.
the fuck is that?
He starts singing it like.
He starts singing like, oh yeah, that's who it is. No, Bobby, we don't know that. What the fuck?
Some of us know the tale of woe of Tom Dooley.
Yeah. The tale of woe
of Tom Dooley. Because you was hanging your head like Tom Dooley. The tale of woe. And,
the tale of woe.
Then he got christened
Black Rob
in the wellness world.
This is before Black Rob.
Oh, my bad.
You see, and he been talking shit ever since. So the reason I even interrupt you was the fact that people need to understand, man, it's really important that we change our mindset about wellness and the exchange factor. Because in exchange for the inconvenience of flushing yourself out, you get your body back.
Jeff Brown said phase 3 makes you see hot dogs from the 5th grade lunch program.
That's the truth.
Remember that pizza? Remember pizza day? You're going to get that cheese pizza back if you get phase 3. That's what's going to happen. Jeff Brown, crazy.
So I got to go and make a deposit.
You didn't even start it, Bobby. Bobby ain't it.
You don't understand, man. I've been doing herb.
First off, Bobby got to leave and use the bathroom. And he ain't even started the program. That bladder weak as hell. He needs step 4, don't he? Step 4. Does he? Step 4 is on 1 week, off the other week. You got step 4A and step 4B. 4A 1 week. 4B, the next. Bobby ain't gonna get out there and shit on himself. That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna shoot that and then he just go let. It's just gonna come out. I know Bobby's fucking up now. If he's using the bathroom now, oh, Bobby's in trouble. God damn. So the website, I need everybody to go support Dr. Russell. What is it? RussellHerbals.com. I need everybody. Trust me, man. I promise you, if you do this, then what do you think? Phase 3 is 30 days, right?
All of them are 30 days.
They're all 30 days. I promise you, after 30 days, you're going to feel different. You're going to look different.
After 30 days, after 1 week.
I saw my son and daughter's mother at the Juneteenth festival. They showed up and surprised me down there. I was at the KBLA tent and we was talking to the folk. They rolled up. I was like, she looking better. You put her on that shit, I said. She looking a little bit better. No.
You straightening up there some, girl.
You about to get in trouble.
Yeah.
You got three less wrinkles on you, girl. I see 3
All
less
I'm
wrinkles.
saying is the girl was glowing. She had a little chocolate glow back. She'd been on it for like 13, 14 days somewhere now. I asked her, I said, is your number going down? And she was like, oh yeah, everything is good. I said, see? Here you are listening to a nigga on the internet talking about eat fruit. Nigga, you got diabetes. This nigga said, just eat fruit. See, we got to get back to fruit. You understand? All types of fruit. Sweet fruit, sour fruit, tart fruit. Now later.
Now.
Listen. All the fruit.
Now later.
I said.
He said now later.
Bruh. I walked in there and
Cherry
she
now
taking notes and shit. Listen. And he talking the way I'm talking. Broken nigga. Hey, motherfucker, I'm telling you, nigga. Kiwi, my nigga. Strawberry, my nigga. Motherfucking mango, dog. I'm telling you, my nigga.
Who was saying that? Who was saying that?
I don't know who the fuck this was. But she was taking notes. I said, oh God, I got to save this nigga's life. Or she gonna be skinny without a foot. See, I'm just saying, it's different if you fat without a foot. Then you can say, see, nigga, you did it to yourself. See, you, in your relationship with gravy, and all the shit you've been doing. See, that shit look right? A fat nigga without a foot, you go, okay, nigga, I know what you do. But a skinny nigga without a foot, you go, hey,
diabetes. What the fuck wrong with you?
What the fuck happened to you? Hey, hold on. So I immediately said, get your ass in the car. We going to see Dr. Russell. And Russell, you know, he gauged your situation and was like, oh, okay. You just need to heal your pancreas.
And clean. And clean.
Cleanse it. That's right. Well, cleanse is what you got to do after years and years and years of bread, now laters.
No water.
Listen,
No water.
for her in particular, she loved goddamn candy corn, the nastiest candy in the world.
That's fructose corn syrup.
So, motherfucker would have like a 6-pound bag of the shit somewhere. And she's skinny. Just tucked off. And I used to tell her, like, check this out. You ain't got to hide that shit. Don't nobody eat candy corn.
No, that's all you.
During Halloween, we throw candy corn away.
Right. In the corner.
You good.
Man, you keep that shit to yourself.
Right.
You can eat that in public. Ain't nobody.
No, I don't even want one.
We good. It's candy corn?
Oh, my
But
God.
she got a hella sweet tooth.
Man.
Shepherd's
Got them
But once
worms.
you
She got
said
them worms.
cleanse the pancreas, that's all you gotta do is cleanse. Detox. Cleanse.
Proper food.
And then the proper food, yeah. So, somebody said fruit is not the worst, just in moderation. Here come
No,
Big.
Not-
First
not-
off, your
not-
name
not
is
with-
Big Steve.
Not,
Big Steve. Come on. You better not be Big Steve. Fruits ain't bad, nigga.
Fruits ain't bad.
Oh, shit. We got Jeff Brown in this motherfucker.
There you go. Well, he
Get him
coming
back
He coming
in. But remember, this is a cleansing and detox program. Many of us have never really seriously cleansed and or detoxed.
You don't see
All
my
right,
video?
So this is the movement you should be on.
Can you hear
What's
me?
the website one more time?
You can hear me? Hold on. Okay, hold on. Sit tight. Let me fix that.
HERBA.
Let me fix it.
And
Let
I
me
just wanna say
fix
the
it.
reason why my formulas are so strong. After 47 years in this,
Can you see me now?
I've been able to put together the most powerful herbs for each particular part of the body. And I only buy herbs that are organically grown. So I'm not buying the cheapest herbs that I can find. I'm buying the most expensive herbs that I can find. When you put the money into the product just works, and they're well balanced, not to cause any kind of issues or whatever. It's just a smooth transition. But I want you to look at it like if you bought a brand new car. If you bought a new car when you was 15 years old, you couldn't drive it until you was 30 years old without doing some kind of maintenance to it. So the same thing is going on with the body. If you just start out as a brand new Rolls Royce and you drive that Rolls Royce into the ground, putting the wrong stuff in, it cannot function at a high level the way that it should. And getting back to diabetes, if you have diabetes, you shouldn't be eating any kind of sugar.
Any.
Fruits or otherwise, because the pancreas cannot handle it.
That's right.
So you got something to say, Sarah? Go ahead.
It's not till you ever try to make sure Jeff is in here.
Oh, Jeff Brown is struggling. We'll get Jeff on after the struggle.
Have diabetes, that's what I want to say.
What'd you say?
Oh my God, Jeff.
Hey, y'all.
Yeah, just turn.
Am I here?
There you go,
Am I
Jeff.
on? Boy, that shot look funky, don't it?
Hey, guess what, Jeff?
What's up?
If we was in the middle of something, you would have just came in saying, "Am I here? Am I on?"
Okay. I don't see your point. I'm gonna need you
I'm
to
just
make
saying, you
that.
can't do a sound check while a whole show going on. He's sound. Am I here? Testing. One, two. Testing.
Hey, Doc.
Mic
Am I
check.
here?
1, 2, 1,
I'm not
2.
paying attention to any of these other people. Hey, Doc. I've been telling these no, they ain't Jasper's Shade Tree House Coons. These are the Avengers. I can't call them that. But I've been telling these niggas. Hold on a minute. I that's my dog barking. I think I'm gonna have to shoot somebody. Hold on.
And this is
And scene.
that's Jeff Brown.
Back to regular
Back to
program.
Russell Herbals. That's Jeff Brown. He was about to give a whole version of what we just said, a new commercial for Russell, and then the dog bark, nigga run off.
So let's get back to regular programming.
Right. Oh my God, Jeff Brown, man. All right, so Russell Herbals, I want you guys to go there. I want you to purchase everything the man has.
Yeah.
Buy all of it. Clear out his inventory. What? Huh? See? You be talking, and motherfucker just come in talking. Hey, I'm back. The dog is good.
My bad.
We
I
was talking to Russell.
Sometimes, especially white men.
So the headphones don't work?
No, it just, I had to go back to it because my wife was downstairs. My dog was downstairs. But Caucasian men are sometimes persistent until they get some bass. So I had to go down and give a little bass.
Oh, it was a Caucasian
Make you
man
understand
there?
we don't need your goddamn aluminum siding. Now, if you want me, I can explain it to you some more. I can open this screen door and let Marley explain it to you, my 80-pound American Bulldog. She can talk to you about it. But get the hell off my stoop.
That's the dog that snores, right?
What's that?
That's the dog that snores.
Oh no, that's that little bastard Milton. That was growling you heard. That wasn't snoring. She was about to get a piece of your leg.
No, she was under my foot, sleep.
Really?
Snoring.
Okay, I smoke a lot of weed. That's not the point of the show today. What
the fuck is happening?
The show today is my brother Russell Herbals. And bruh, I have not used your products in particular.
You fucking up, Geoff. You
However,
behind the game, Geoff.
Huh?
We got the Zen Master. You got some bullshit.
Okay,
we got the Zen Master.
Bruh, I want to speak on this subject generically.
We are not in the business.
There's generic information that black people need to hear.
Like?
Not today.
Number one, dear black people who need to hear and have your black advice checked by white people, Russell Herbals is going to fail you if you go to regular medicine to double check what he got to say. But then again, footnote, regular medicine will cut on you and then serve you bacon and eggs the next morning. What? So you're not going to get from the regular mainstream that this is the way to go. But the regular mainstream brought you to 4 food groups: Roundup, fast food. These are things that
talcum powder. Somebody said, Sarah said talcum powder.
Talcum powder.
Talcum powder tear your parts up, your private parts up. Boy, talcum powder.
We got to get out of this concept that we got to hear from white folks first. What this brother is doing is as old as civilization itself. When we were taken, they took everything, but they left our diet. This ain't shit. You trying to eat like a European and live like an African, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
Saying that for the longest.
Doc, I was on the funky train 5 years ago this August, and I had a piece of a cheesesteak literally get stuck inside of me, and I just started eating vegetables and water and fruit. And Sarah, I said I was going to do that for 30 days, and 30 days turned into 5 years in a plant-based lifestyle. And come here, boy, I love you.
That's my guy right there.
What's that?
Hey, man, Blake. Tell Blakey I said what's happening, man.
Okay. Blakey, Uncle Zoe said what's happening. You can't. Where was I? Oh, yeah. You can't. It's going to be impossible to stay healthy, even with the doctor's herbs, if you're going to use your body like a trash can. I'm gonna clean it out, and then I'll put these hog maws and rib tips back in it. That's not how it works.
Rib tips?
That's not how it works.
No rib tips?
This is about a lifestyle change. This is about the universe getting rid of the safety net.
Now you just scared everybody that was going to buy some herbs, because now you telling them the world got an end. The world is coming to an end if you start fucking with these herbs. in effect, he's right. The world is over. The world of gravy, of barbecue sauce, maybe biscuits. Is biscuits?
His biscuits on?
I don't.
Look how he asked him like he be like a sad. He'd be sad if he said yes.
He would fuck me up if he said
biscuits.
Biscuits
Ain't always.
It ain't
Biscuits. Yeah, nigga. Biscuits.
All right. Hey, Geoff.
He said not biscuits.
Hey, Geoff, you in here on our show today, or are you just rambling with us?
I don't say the world of gravy is over. I don't say the world of biscuits is over. I say the world of gravy made with flours that are bleached with grease. There are other ways. You can make gravy out of chickpeas.
Okay, all right, no more. Geoff about to give us the
gravy, nigga. Chickpea
gravy. Okay, keep eating like Big Mama. You're gonna live like Big Mama. That's it.
All right.
Big Mama died too early.
So look, let's get into this. We got to get to our topics real quick. Let's get into this. It's Juneteenth. Bobby called it. He got to take a call. Bobby called it.
I need to call you back in about an hour.
Juneteenth. I had never heard that.
Right,
where did he get?
Put it on.
Who put that picture? Is this the Black Christmas?
That's where I want you to put it. But
this is I love this show like this. People talking on it. This is a special episode. There's a whole business deal going down. Geoff is up here. The dog is barking. He done went downstairs to confront a white man. Bobby came in here, called the show Coon Teeth. This is exceptional. I couldn't want for more.
Well, there's no room back there.
All right, so
there's no room.
I read something.
So can you put it in the front yard? Yeah.
You gonna deal with the front yard right now. You gonna deal with the damn front yard right now. Damn it. Okay. Damn kids. Here, I tell you what, I'm gonna listen to the doc and I'm gonna add. What you say? Okay, what you say? So yeah, out in the front yard, sir. Yeah, they didn't tow the front yard up. No, sir, we're not gonna be able to plant shit out there now.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, cool.
That's what I was saying. Your kids and tore it all up. Ran through your garden with golf cleats on, and now all your rutabagas is tore out.
So listen, Unc had business to take care of. What we was gonna do was wait, goddammit. He was taking care of business.
Look here, because he's a grown black man. Grown ass black man don't give a damn about what's going on with the other shit. I'm gonna handle my shit right now. What the they did in the front grass? You don't care about all this? Look here, you got damn.
Hey.
I grew up on.
What they did in the front grass?
Wait, let's do this real quick.
What they did in the front grass?
We Jews promote. You own the stuff too.
Yeah, I got my bio pocket. You know, I start my cleanse officially tomorrow because it's the first day.
So why would you start with the bio pocket? That's step 3.
I'm not saying that. I'm just
saying. See, you see me teaching it now. You get it easy.
I'm not saying that at all. I already started today, but officially I'm starting tomorrow with my other buddy.
So you just. What? Random glass of bowel pocket?
Yeah, it's good for you. Right?
Random glass of bowel pocket.
It's not.
Man, that's a part of a system, dog. You can't just, I'm going to try this. Step 4 today.
You just going to jump to the bowel buster, are you?
You guys are funny. Listen, all day
hey, I'll have a bowel buster on ice. What the fuck?
So I'm actually doing his herbal cleanse right now. Okay.
Good.
I'm saying summer officially tomorrow. It's the first day of summer, so that's when
June 21st, the solstice.
So I always do his cleanse.
Here you go with the energy shit. Energy man.
On the first day,
the sun is at its height of power, and then I shall drink the super bowel pocket at 12 noon. and all of my chakras shall be cleansed at once. Go ahead. That's when I get my fairy wings.
My fatty wings.
You guys are funny, but it's all good.
I am Hassan Featherington.
It's one of the ways that keeps me balanced because, if I wasn't balanced, I'll go crazy on the motherfuckers. Just keeping that real.
Go crazy.
I go crazy on the motherfucker. Y'all believe me? Y'all believe me, don't you?
I'm glad they don't. But anyway, so
that's how I be feeling like. Oh, you don't believe it, huh? Advantage me, right? I love that.
I'm trying to kill you. Don't get it twisted.
Come on, you're from Pasadena, man. No. From a time when Pasadena
y'all
had
think
giants.
Joe is crazy. Anyway, so thanks for the support of We Juice all the time. So let's keep this simple, okay? Most people don't know what to do when it comes to fruits, juicing, taking care of the body. So you need stuff that's anti-inflammatory. Right. Celery is anti-inflammatory. Yeah. Turmeric is another item that's actually anti-inflammatory. Okay, so I have a juice called Quistocami. I have this one shot called the antidote. The antidote. Get that. Mm-hmm. Then next step is having vitamin C. Your body needs vitamin orange chicken every single day. Right. It helps repair your cells. So this is one of the most important things to have is vitamin orange chicken. Okay, so
orange chicken.
Geoff, let him be. So another high form, fruit that's high in vitamin orange chicken. Okay, vitamin orange chicken, Geoff, from Pasadena.
Okay. Just take the first letter of chicken, Geoff.
Okay. So kiwi is high in vitamin orange chicken, and strawberries also next, and berries are vitamin orange chicken. So I have a juice called Miss Kiwi. I have a juice today, which is called Berry Bonita, which has grapefruit, orange, strawberries, berries, any type of berries, and ginger and lemon. So these are some juice that you if you don't know what to buy, these are certain things that's good. The Quistocami, Miss Kiwi, any type of energy pack that I have going on is really good, and the turmeric shots.
So you have
I love you, but we got to work on your pitch. Can I take a shot at it?
No. It's all good. Don't worry, Geoff.
Can I take a shot at it?
Go ahead.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the deal with weed juice. All of it tastes like it's not good for you, and all of it is. It tastes like Kool-Aid that's really going to help your body. It's natural, it's fresh. I love them all with the exception of the one that got the toenail in it. The coconut, I don't like that one. But the rest of them are fantastic for you. He tells you right on the front.
First off, the coconut one is good.
The coconut
it's just strange looking. It's really got a whole
like a toenail.
Curl
like a toenail.
Geoff, that's one of the most important drinks though, because coconut water is good for hydration, and so us as people with melanin, we need to stay hydrated. So.
Oh, okay. All right. Well.
He just saying the bottle ugly.
Yeah. I'm trying to cross the street. Cars keep coming. Look. Go
ahead.
You want some weed juice, and you want to wash down some of the doc's herbs with this weed juice, ladies and gentlemen. It is time out for what Big Mama told you about rib tips and grape soda. She was wrong about both of them.
She was amazing.
It was okay. Well, you can amaze your let's put it this way. With
Geoff,
that amazing young lady.
Hey, Geoff, you're making the community empowerment longer.
Look here, you niggas asked me if I wanted to come on here. I was smoking.
We love you in here, nigga. Can we get to the topics? I want to get to you.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna end mine.
Oh, there go Geoff.
Ladies and gentlemen, under the sound of my voice, you've heard it before. I'm gonna say it again. You can eat a homeless man asshole first. I don't care. What you eat does not make me shit. However, when, not if, the terms stages 1 through 4, metastasize, shunt, dialysis. When those words make it into your lexicon, don't act like your name was on some evil wheel of fate that the devil spun and threw a dart and hit. Nigga, you did it to you in the full knowledge of these brothers sitting here in front of you, telling you the way to go. So, if you're brothers, if you want your dick back, leave animal protein alone. If you don't, have another burger. It's that simple.
All right, Geoff. Thank you. And then Kev, please get yours in so we can get started. Lord have mercy. People be complaining about the length of the community empowerment, but don't front like you didn't have a fucking ball with us just now.
How about
we had a goddamn ball. Geoff is in here with the Matrix curtains.
You can't say we didn't have fun.
All right, so Kev.
Yeah, I'll make it quick. You know, y'all know what I got going. The Million Johnny Cochran movement. You want to know the law? Get with me. KnowYourRightsFoundation.org. Excuse me, or realnoggins.com. You get the police stop law package for free when you order the Great Book of Melanin Research. If you want to keep getting your ass beat, if you want to keep being scared of police, then don't get at me and keep being in the same place where you're at. However, everybody who wants to get out of that place and move on and try to establish something in this new damn world that's coming about, hit me up, because it's only your knowledge of the system that's going to be able to change things. That's going to help you to get out of the system, is knowing how the system works. So hit me up, KnowYourRightsFoundation.org, especially if you want to volunteer. We're giving out certifications for basic police stop law. So you can hit me over there for that. Or if you just want the package for free, so get the real Great Book of Melanin Research. This is all the research they've been doing on your melanin for the past 117 years. If you want to know why you have to keep your melanin hydrated in order for it to work, that knowledge is in here. So realnoggins.com if you want the whole package for free. Or also, we just got new flashcards. We also have flashcards. We got the U.S. Law and Government flashcards. So if you don't know the law and government like you should know, everybody should know basic law and government, like excuse me, how bills are passed, how many votes are needed to pass a bill, stuff like that, simple stuff. If you don't know that, then you're not going to move anywhere in this system, because they have the advantage over you. The people who run the system will always have the advantage. So we just created these U.S. Law and Government flashcards. We just got these the other day. So these brand new. No one has these yet. I haven't even sold one of these yet. So right here. Hey. Let me see these. Yeah. No. Yes, sir.
Oh, nobody has.
No,
these.
Nobody has those. Do you see this nigga? Did you see how they just got confiscated? Yeah, go to realnogginshook.com if you want. I'm putting that in the package. So if you order the package, you get both deck of cards, the police stop law package and the U.S. Law and Government package for free if you order the Great Book of Melanin Research.
Excellent. All right, let's get to the topics. Geoff, you ready for this?
I am ready, sir.
I ain't gonna never leave you out of it, Bobby.
Well, almost. Just really quickly, thank you to the doc. He's sitting nice and still, but the man, with the brother with the flat top, what's your name?
That's his nephew.
Hey, nephew. I don't know if you see what I'm doing. I'm trying to get Prince in the shot and have him like the same size as you, and you keep moving.
On his shirt?
No, you go stay right there. Right. See? There we go, right there. No, okay.
Bobby,
Go
come
right
in.
there.
Hey, let Bobby come in. Hey, Bobby, get in here, man.
All right, I'm ready. Let's go.
First of all, I'm starting the stage that I need to start tomorrow, and I'm gonna come out to the office and we're gonna walk through everything, and I'm gonna put it on Facebook Live and let people know.
Oh, nice.
Face your fears.
Yeah.
And get the obstacles out of the way to wellness.
Can we do this? Come over tomorrow. We'll make all the steps up. Each step, then we'll do it together.
Oh, wow.
That's even better. It's even better because prognostication is the thief of time, and I done ran out of time to waste. Yeah. So it's time to get to work, with it. And that's the other part. Now, very quickly, the last couple of weeks, I've been working on something that I expect to be life-changing for a lot of people, particularly former NFL players. I've had the privilege of having several conversations with Lawrence Taylor, the man who changed football as we know it a generation ago.
That's right.
And we're getting ready to move on the NFL on several different fronts. We're starting in Jacksonville. They got a $2 billion stadium project. I just found out yesterday the Cleveland Browns are getting ready to do about a $2 billion stadium. They're building another stadium addition in Nashville.
In Cleveland?
In Cleveland. They print
$2
money.
billion?
Man, there ain't no money to these people, man. And what we're doing now, as I speak to you guys, is coordinating with the National Association of Minority Contractors, Black IPO, Wendell Stimley. The name that you heard ever since I've been coming on these shows. We're in the process of creating a seat at the table because we're talking about contracts for everything. And by the time we get this thing in full effect, vendors such as Russell and WeJuice will have an opportunity to bid on some of these projects that are part of the NFL juggernaut. People don't understand, man, this is over $100 billion industry, and they spend that kind of money. It's more than that.
Let me tell you something, Bobby. Right now, you need to be figuring out how to get a mining company together and get over to Uganda. They're giving out contracts.
I got a whole story for Uganda.
That's somebody else's lane. I'm talking about my lane right now. Man. My lane is right here in America, where they spending my money. Because all of these projects involve taxpayer dollars that we have not been able to access.
Right.
All right, so that's your lane over there. I'm going to stay in this one right here.
That ain't nobody lane right now. It needs to be everybody lane.
It needs to be everybody.
and we're going, but somebody's going to deal. Everybody can't do that, though. But I can do what I'm doing with the NFL and with the people that I'm associated with because we done already put our sight on that. And we're going to dig in till we get the resources that we're entitled to as American citizens. Now, the world situation is going to take care of itself, and gladly so, because your information is invaluable in that regard. But I'm going to stay with what we're going to put this work in right here.
Oh, I'm not telling you to give that up. I'm saying do that and this. I'm saying do both of those.
First things first. You know?
Bobby said, hey, man, we right there.
Yeah, first things first.
And Wendell Stimley is putting a lot of black people to work, right?
He's put thousands of people to work. And when I say thousands, I do mean thousands because he is the preeminent construction manager that looks like us in the United States, and he's been such for over 20 years. There's not a project he hasn't worked on because he brings that kind of talent to the table. So with that being said, the other thing is Counterpunch is going to happen within the week. I'm also going to be doing, thanks to my brother Zoe Williams, KBLA starting Saturday.
What's the name of y'all show, Bobby?
Shit, I don't forget.
You know I'm gonna be in the building.
I know you are.
I'm gonna be in the building.
Out of Bounds is the name.
Out of Bounds. You and what's the brother?
There you go. There you go. He got a Jewish name, man. What's his name?
Weiss.
Yeah,
I know
Martin
the last name. Marvin Weiss.
Martin Weiss.
I keep wanting to say
Bobby
Martin.
Glanton-Smith. Out of Bounds. KBLA Saturday, 7 p.m. Yeah.
7 to 8.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be there, Bobby.
I know you put it together, brother.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be there. I gotta see Bobby. Boy, when Bobby get annoyed, I'm gonna see how Bobby handle it, boy. I'm gonna see that look on Bobby. Bobby had that look.
Well, you know the old phrase.
That young kid gonna say something about
Hey guys.
No,
hey
wait
guys.
a minute. Hold on.
We still ain't had enough.
You guys.
Yeah.
We kind of want to start the race, and our cars are overheating in the paddock. If you look around.
I know you ain't came on this show and
in the
talked
paddock
more than everybody put together since we rolling.
Yeah.
And then you gonna tell us to speed up now?
Yeah. Speaking of which,
Jeff,
Uncle Bobby.
it's the ZoWhat morning show last time I checked. That's what I thought it was. Now I don't know. Let me know. And if I'm wrong about who show this is.
No.
You good? Hey, we're
it's
good.
Show. But I'm the relative that gets to come over and chew with my mouth open. Now.
That don't make no sense.
Oh, that's horrible. That's horrible. Don't do that again. I apologize for whatever I did. If you're gonna do that, don't put that picture up.
Go ahead, Jeff.
I love what Uncle Bobby is talking about.
No, you couldn't have because you cut me off, Jeff.
So I couldn't love the fact that
no, you can't cut me off while I'm talking after you done talk more than everybody put together today.
Okay.
That's not right, bro.
I apologize. I apologize.
He doesn't mean it.
That's wrong, and I'll even shut up now. But I'm going to have this question for you, Uncle Bobby, and it's a fucking doozy. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Bobby. Were you finished?
No, he finished for me. Your turn, bro.
I'm good.
No, you're not.
Okay.
Because you got something to promote.
Listen, man. I'm promoting the ZoWhat Show. It's the greatest podcast on planet Earth, and I'm done.
You're not going to promote the Jack Herrera album,
The Jazzmatics album.
the Jazzmatics.
Get that Jack Herrera. It's on iTunes. But this Jazzmatic shit I'm talking about right now, a word I made up 20 years ago,
It's a
that's
great
coming
album.
real soon.
It's a great album.
About a month and a half, 2 months, you'll be able to get some new music from your mans.
You and Broadway.
Me and Broadway. You know
Yeah.
what I'm talking about? So stay tuned for that. Yeah.
There you go. There you go. All right, let's get to it, man. Good gracious. Did everybody promote? All right, this is a Juneteenth special ZoWhat Show. Let's get into it. Biden and Kamala are the ones who gave us this holiday.
Gave us.
Now, from my understanding, we have been celebrating this for years. Black people have been celebrating it on their own for years, right? Biden, Kamala, they make it into a national holiday. I still got to work today, so. Well, here's the question now. Has it become commercialized? Because now we're starting to see red, black, and green hamburgers. We start, there are different companies out there that are looking into, capitalizing. Even Apple got a red, black, and green Apple Watch, right? So you're starting to see certain brands buy into Juneteenth. Now, so my brothers are here that are elders. Please explain to us. Juneteenth was a group of slaves in Texas, right, that weren't informed that slavery was over. Am I correct?
Yeah.
And I think it lasted, 3 years?
Yeah.
What was it?
It was 6 months before they officially found out that the slaves had been freed. And that's the extent of my understanding of the delay. It was the Pony Express that had to travel all the way from Washington, D.C. with the news, and they took the time. And by the time June rolled around, they found out that they had been freed in January.
Wow. So they got some free labor in and didn't inform the folk. So now, flash forward to 2022, we're in Los Angeles, California, Inglewood, California. Right over the hill in Leimert Park is the Juneteenth celebration that they've now expanded to 4 blocks. They said it was 2 years, Bobby.
Why it took us so long getting it?
It was 2 years.
They said it was 2
I thought it was
years.
3 years.
I heard it was 3 years. Somebody said 2 years and 6 months.
Yeah, I think it's almost
Yeah, it was
Almost
some
3
Yeah, it
years.
was 3 years.
So free
stand
labor.
corrected.
Yeah, free labor.
It sounds to me like we're confused as to how long Whitey was dishonest.
Wow.
To this day.
To this day.
That's all this bickering is about. It it's the same thing as when you hear the first black. Whenever you hear the first black anything,
Right.
all they're really saying is here's where Whitey quit tripping. They're not saying this
Here's
is the
where
first
Whitey
black
quit
qualified.
tripping.
That's why I don't have this whole, I don't understand why it's a holiday. This is when white folks stop lying. Is that what we're celebrating? If somebody could clear that up for me. I just don't understand.
That's exactly what we celebrate.
It's
And I
a-
like
it's a
that.
holiday because Biden gave the Asians the Asian bill, the don't hit Asian thing, and he didn't give niggas anything, and he told them, if you ain't black, if you don't vote for me, so he threw them Juneteenth. That's literally the reason why the niggas got Juneteenth.
Wow.
Right? That's the only reason. Only reason. Well, you got Asians
Don't
got, wait a
forget
minute,
to
don't
vote.
hate bill. You've been in what, and you've been in office for 3 months and they got a bill already and you done passed the bill for them. We've been fucking caping for years and years. We don't got shit. He's like, oh, well, here, June 16th, niggers. That's what he did.
Bobby?
Actually, most importantly, it's a misdirection because reparations or any form of compensation has never been a part of the discussion. Although they done passed money out to the Japanese and for their internment during World War II, the Jews continue to get paydays for the Holocaust. So we get misdirected worrying about a day that turns into another opportunity to spend money that you don't have with people that don't look like you.
You didn't mention Ukraine, by the way.
Don't even get me started.
Don't get
That's the gift that keeps on giving. Every week is another $1 billion.
Hey, Geoff, do you have your browser up?
Do I? Yes. I do. I think so.
You,
Why? What's up?
Can you go to Google? I want everybody to go to Google.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay,
and type in Juneteenth. You about to get some of the commercialism that we talking about.
Yeah.
They had red, black, and green confetti just come down all on.
Nigga with banners and shit.
On Google.
Niggas with banners.
Zo.
Yeah.
You'll have to forgive my confusion with your confusion. All holidays are, if you look really closely, they're usually about 30 days apart with different themes. So commoners have different things to spend their money on to prop up an economy for 12 months.
That's right.
No, that's true, though.
That's really what
That's-
holidays are about.
That's really
So
true.
the concept that Juneteenth has been commercialized isn't, of course, because we got to give niggas something else to spend money on other than each other.
Yeah. They spend all their food stamps at the cookout.
Yes, that's why. If you notice, holidays usually don't overlap each other because that fucks up Hallmark.
Oh. Hey.
That's what holidays are really for. And once you get a grasp of that all of this is about commercialism, and you have been lined up to spend money in celebration of white folks lying to your people for 730 more fucking days. And I don't understand how anybody puts a yay on that.
But to a
That's
country
good shit.
that
That's
actually
good shit.
use welfare to take fathers out of the home, it's really a slap in the face to have Juneteenth on Father's Day.
Wow.
How about
that?
Did y'all hear what Sarah? Did you hear that?
Say it again, sir. What'd you say?
Did you hear that? A country, first off, just the menagerie of it all. We didn't tell you that slavery ended 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago. We didn't say shit. Juneteenth. We start celebrating Juneteenth. Fast forward to the 70s, 60s. Okay, we're gonna give out welfare. But the nigga can't be in the house.
At all.
Fast forward to 2022.
Happy Juneteenth, guys.
Happy Juneteenth and Father's Day.
On Father's Day.
God damn, Sarah, that was great. Fuck. And this is the country that created all of the havoc in the first place. Man, even if niggas found, if African Americans, whatever you want, Moors, melanated,
Aboriginals.
Aboriginals,
is the actual name.
Everywherean, whatever you want to call yourself. If we had the luck that the Ugandans had,
Nigga.
we couldn't claim this shit.
Nope.
We couldn't claim it here. Right? Uganda claims exploration surveys discovered 31 million metric tons of gold deposits in Uganda. The country has 31 million tons of gold ore. That's 158 metric tons of refined gold is up for prospect. During the last 5 days, the value of 1 ounce of fine gold has risen by 48% against the US dollar. An ounce of gold's spot market value tapped in at an all-time high this year at $2,060 an ounce.
So in other
So are
words,
they gonna care about them now?
Africa, aka Kush, is a living conductor.
Damn near.
Like it's a conductor.
Of course, it's all kind of crystals and
diamonds
and shit
all
all
types
over
of shit over there.
So basically, because Nasdaq just did a story on it because they want that money.
You know they want that gold.
Nasdaq, what they really broke down, so they got 31 million tons of ore. The refinable part of this 321,000 tons of refinable gold within the ore. There's other minerals that they're going to be able to monetize.
Right.
This is just the gold that's in the ore. That's almost $17.5 trillion that just went onto the open market. That just landed onto the market. You think them niggas ain't about to get into a war in about the next 4 years?
Something about to happen.
It's about to be a war on Uganda in the next 3 to 4 years.
You're talking about 4 days.
It's about to be a
the
war.
war has already started.
But the reason I'm saying,
as soon as they put it out there.
but melanated people right now, y'all got some money, y'all rich ass basketball players and football players and all that. Y'all need to develop mining companies right now because they're giving investors permits to go in and mine. So basically what happened is China invested $200 million. They're the ones who helped them find the gold, the China company. So they gave China a mine and a refining plant. They was like, look, right off the top, y'all chipped off the top. So then what they went and did, they created a government corporation where they're now gonna go out, give out leases, mining leases. Now you have to give 15% back to the Ugandan government, but you get to keep 85%. So a small mining company, a small mining company costs anywhere from like $1 million to $2 million. Y'all damn basketball players are tripping if y'all ain't putting together mining companies right now and heading y'all, because they're gonna give the first ones to niggas. The first contracts they're gonna be handing to brothers. Y'all
I'm going to gold mining school right now.
You don't even need to do that. Just get a goddamn company and hire somebody who know how to do it. You don't need to know shit about gold mining. It's a gang of people who know that. You pay them to run your gold mining company.
Jeff Brown, I want to know your thoughts, and then of course, I want to get Dr. Russell's thoughts on this too, because it sounds like, correct me, I could be wrong as 2 left feet, and most times I am. But it sounds like it's just easier said than done.
What?
Let's just put the money together and start a mining company.
No, it's not easy. No, you got to rent, you got to get equipment, you got to get the workers, you got to pay for these permits. It's not easy, but the money is about to do all of that is about $1 million to $2 million. I did, trust me, I did all the research on this shit.
Okay, all right,
I
Jeff
did all
Brown,
the
your
research
thoughts?
on this shit.
But you make it sound like you can
let's
get a
get-
truck and just pick up some Ugandans at Home Depot and go.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, Jeff,
No.
we don't know the terrain of Uganda, man. We don't know. Jeff, get in here, man, and talk to me, man.
Who do?
We don't know. Hey, Kev, we don't know the terrain over there, so fuck that idea. It's horrible. Look.
No.
That's not what I'm saying. I want a different perspective of how it works, of how it
Find
works.
people who know the terrain.
Number one, and this is rare. This is rare, Zoe. When I'm in Kev's corner over you.
Why you gotta be in anybody's corner?
Right.
I'm just asking the question.
Okay, black people are going to have to abandon the dirty 4-letter word easy.
There we go. That's what I'm
Number
looking for.
2, this kind of dovetails into what I was saying about when Uncle Bobby was talking about having a seat at the table.
Yes.
When I look at that table, its legs are us.
Man.
Damn.
Every table that you discuss economically is made up of the 30 or so million black people in this country on their knees. When we stand and understand that gold is so precious because in its natural state, how pure it is. That's why it is the best conductor of electricity.
Yep.
Right.
What are all of the space shuttle components of Class A value? Navigation,
Circuits,
heat control,
all of it. Yeah.
The circuits that are most important are made of gold. Gyros that keep aircraft on course. Their interior parts are made of gold. Yeah. Gold and melanin, when put together.
Oh wow!
That's what I was about to say. Melanin is actually the most conductive thing of electricity. Is melanin,
which is what you are when you stand in the sun and put on gold. which is your people's attraction to gold, which is the attraction of these rappers
become superpowered.
Interesting.
The attraction that rappers have that we ridicule. Think about this. These are people who have been bastardized in the mind to make bastardized poetry, but they make poetry because they can, because they are connected in a way that you are not with their melanin. And when they put on that gold, that's where you get what comes out of Rakim's mouth.
I like that. I
That's
like
where the
that.
no look
Dr.
pass
Russell,
comes from.
let's get Dr. Russell in too. I want to get Dr. Russell's thoughts on this as well. It sounds like I said, it sounds like a great idea. How do we execute it? Like, for instance, to put together a consortium of people, right? People that are wealthy, you know. What relationship should we create or cultivate on the Ugandan soil? How would that be executed?
You would have to fly flying.
To Dr.
Look like you just rhetorical, nigga. You
I
throwing
did
shit
tell
out there,
Dr.
Russell. Like you just rhetorical and throwing shit out there, nigga.
I'm talking to Dr. Russell, man.
I really couldn't talk about Uganda because I'm here.
I'm
here grinding. You know what I'm saying? And my grind is hard, brother. I don't have an easy job.
Yeah.
My grind is hard as hell.
And it's not like you could just walk away from it.
I can't walk away.
Right.
I'm in too deep now. But for others, if they think that that's a good idea, and I think it is for those who have the cash that want to make that move, I think it's a great idea. But for myself, I'm grinding, brother. I'm grinding.
Ain't got time for that.
I can't.
If I may.
Yes.
You mentioned the proper word, and that's consortium, because having people like him to do the research are a key component of that, because we have to create our own model in this instance if we're going to get different results, all right? Because historically, when we found raw materials, we didn't have the expertise, primarily expertise to put together the pieces to extract these valuable assets.
Right.
So you got to have people, first of all, who know the mining business that we could collaborate with to get up to speed. Because I look at what happened in South Africa when, Mugabe. What country was Mugabe in?
Zaire?
Was it Zaire? No, not
Zaire?
Zaire. No.
What was it?
Robert Mugabe. He was the president of.
Wait, is this? What year was this, Bobby?
This is
Gaddafi?
No.
No.
Robert Mugabe.
Zimbabwe.
When Zimbabwe became Zimbabwe, and he ran all of the technical
year was
people
that,
out.
Bobby?
That was like the 90s or the late 90s. I
Zimbabwe.
Mugabe.
80 to 87, and then from president.
Okay, the point I'm trying to steal, man.
It was 87?
Okay, whatever year it was, it happened, the transition. And they ran all of the people with the expertise out of the country. All right, and the economy nosedived. And they still didn't have the ability to control their most precious resources. So you have to have people who know the business of mining.
Yes.
And create the kind of relationship with them where
Yes.
they get a piece of it as
Yes.
a whole of controlling the whole damn
Now,
thing.
that's what I'm talking about. See, this is what I'm talking about. See, oftentimes we'll come on here, and I said often, right?
Often.
It's often. Right? Oftentimes we'll come on here and we'll have a great idea, but sometimes that idea is wanting because there's no real thinking it through. Like Bobby just laid out something that I think is very important. If you don't have no relationships over there, you can't just walk over there with some money.
You're just doing what the white man does.
Well, first off, I thought it through completely. I thought it through completely.
But they're talking
No,
about
I'm saying, like,
why don't you teach the Ugandans to mind their own business and get all their stuff together,
Look.
so they can be the one profiting instead of everybody else coming from everywhere like it's the gold
Mind
rush in
their own
California.
business.
Look, it costs $500,000 to rent equipment for a 20-man mining team. It costs
How many Ugandans did it take
now,
to light bulb? I don't
the
know.
rest now all the other stuff is gonna be on top of that is fees and all licenses and all the rest of that stuff that you got to pay to the government and all of that. That's what boosts the money up. But the thing is, people don't understand how the universe balances shit out. The Bank for International Settlements, which is the biggest bank in the world, the bank for central banks. These motherfuckers are controlling everything in the world. I told y'all how they plan to do a cyber attack to shut down the world financial system to see how the world would react, so that they can create some type of world central cryptocurrency.
Oh, the CBDC.
Right. They just crashed the Bitcoin market because El Salvador created something called a Bitcoin bond, where they were putting their whole economy on Bitcoin. So, excuse me, they made Bitcoin a legal tender, and their economy went from 30% of people having bank accounts in 30 years of being on the IMF to 60-something% within 4 months after making their economy on Bitcoin. IMF said, "Oh shit, the IMF, their job is to create debt countries in order to make them, subservient to the IMF and dependent on the IMF." This would get these third world countries out of debt so fast. The market, they had to come in there and they shut this shit down. The Bank for International Settlements, their whole reserves is gold. Everything, their whole thing is gold. That's why they're so dope.
So wait. Because we already know gold is money.
Yeah.
Right.
We know that.
Right.
Okay.
Wait. I'm going to come right to you, Geoff, in 2 seconds. But
Okay.
I'm about to say something controversial. I hope we don't get taken off motherfucking YouTube if I say this shit. Gold is money.
Yes.
That's number one. That ain't that controversial. Is Bitcoin...
Say it.
Fuck. Should I say it? Is Bitcoin the transgender of money?
It's beyond money.
I'm saying it's like the idea. It's the pronoun of money.
It's impossible
It's beyond
money.
Like beyond me.
It's beyond money.
I'm gonna always come back to perceived value when it comes to.
That's exactly what money is. Like,
all of that shit is perceived, except the things that you know are really valuable.
Yes.
Just show
Yes.
the
Have a
uses
function.
of gold.
Have a function.
Now, gold works.
yes.
Right.
It
It's
actually
functional.
does something.
Yes.
Absolutely.
The rest of the shit that we perceive as valuable
Perception.
is just
Right.
that.
Gold has a function.
Perception.
The mineral gold has a function. But this is
I
what I'm saying.
perceive that this
Health
man
is
is
functional.
value.
Yes.
No, that is value.
Yes.
I seen it work for myself.
So
I do want to impress upon everybody, though, seriously about this, because this is how the universe balances shit out. For melanated people, they just threw basically 20-something trillion onto the open market for you to take advantage of, that no Caucasian has a hold of yet. Do y'all understand that?
What is that?
What is that?
The gold in Uganda. That is $20 trillion that is thrusted onto the market now that the Caucasians don't have a hold of. That you can have a piece of.
Why don't they have a piece of it?
Because they're not over there. The only people over there mining it was China. Uganda, that's it. Now they're setting up contracts to go over there, but don't let the Caucasian countries and all these cats be the people to go in and get all the gold. Why would you do that?
So who's writing the contracts, and how do you get contracts?
The Ugandan
written?
government.
There you go.
The Ugandan government. They created a corporation.
What language do they speak?
Uganda. Isn't that where Idi Amin was?
Idi Amin, dog. What language? You got what I need. You can just, they ain't gonna do no contract with that son. You got. Hey, Geoff, get in here. Get your high ass in here, man. Let's talk to us.
Oh shit.
Look here.
Talk to us, man.
I'm taking care of my high business. I'm staying out the way because I got a few things to say that I don't think everybody gonna agree with.
We do. It don't matter if we agree. I just want to hear it.
Here's an idea, Kev. How about, and I'm just spitballing now. How about we take off in your direction like Harriet Tubman did, without GPS, without a map to the north, without being sure which slaves would follow her, without knowing who she was going to have to kill, without knowing if she could make it back or not. How about we take those invariables and just go fuck up? How about we get some NFL players together and take half of the money that they're going to buy out the bar with, And
Right.
half
Or
of the money
thank you.
they're going to throw on the floor
They
of
gonna
strip
make it
clubs
rain
and
with.
just take it and go at this gold and just fuck up and be wrong. Because the only way to make it to right is to be wrong. I refuse to believe, Kev, that there is nobody who can speak the language. I refuse to believe, Kev.
I don't think there's nobody that can
look at us as colonizers. Of course they are. I refuse to believe, Kev, that the slaves waited till the road was paved north
Right.
with signs and little places
Thank
to pull
you.
over and eat. before they
Thank
left.
you, Jeffy Jeff.
That's what I think about the gold idea, Kev. And I say, fuck any negative idea about it. It's gold, and it's a gold
Go
rush.
get that
we
shit.
got some niggas that's spending money on matching fucking cars and buying the gold after you put bullshit in it to make jewelry so that it's fucking worthless after they get done with
Yes.
it. But we're not going to discuss that. What we're going to discuss is the difficulty in doing right, and it turns my fucking stomach.
Well, we've been programmed
Okay,
to.
so wait, let me say this and then I'm throwing it to Bobby. Questions, oppositional questions, is how niggas like Geoff and Kevin and Bobby and others go on the rants they go on. Sometimes my niggas think I think a certain way. I'm asking the question to irritate you to bring out the shit. No, well, fuck that. Hell no. I'm sick of niggas saying it ain't gonna happen. The goal is over there, and we can go get it. And all the niggas that say it and bringing up negativity, fuck you niggas. And I have to ask the question, guys.
I understand that.
What the-
I understand that, brother.
Let me give you
I
an
understand
answer.
that, but this comes
Let
to
me give you
mind.
an answer. He just
This
asked him
this
about
comes to mind.
back talking.
If you've seen the movie Apollo
Because he's over there.
13, there's a scene when right after, like 5 minutes after Houston, we got a problem. The engineers are shitting their pants. They're gonna skip around on the dark side of the moon and freeze to death. Oh, they're gonna burn up on reentry. They're not gonna have enough oxygen to make. And Ed Harris says stop. Ed Harris, he's the lead guy on the ground. He says stop. This room is full of the smartest people in the
Okay,
world.
let me stop.
I can
Let me stop.
to tell
Bobby,
you how-
Geoff, let me stop. Bobby. We got to listen.
It's your show.
No.
It's your show.
Bobby,
Clearly.
listen.
And it's gonna go the way it go.
Listen,
All
Bobby.
I'm talking about is
No, but
practice.
listen, Bobby.
Ain't no
Bobby, once you get a stick up your ass, once you get a crawl in your, all I'm saying is, Bobby,
It's your show.
listen to me, man.
It's your show.
Listen to me, Bobby.
And
Like,
I had enough for today.
come on, man. You got to stop with the negative shit.
Now the negative shit is let's talk about fixing shit.
Bobby,
The
that's
thing
what
is-
we doing.
No, you can't be talking about it when you're not talking about Market Street. Market Street is an answer to
But-
all of these questions. Market Street is where a community of black folks in San Diego came together, not the athletes, the local folks, and put their money on the table, and you can go down there right now and they still have ownership in it.
Yeah, that's great, Bobby.
I gotta go, man.
But Bobby, I'm telling you, we'll talk, but you can't just, Bobby,
No,
this
I
is
ain't
not,
gonna never do that again, bro. It's your show.
but that's what I'm saying. You be doing it, and then I'll be trying to,
Have you considered the possibility?
Bobby
that
wildin',
both of
man.
you are
Bobby
right?
on one.
Bobby cancer. Bobby cancer.
Is it
I
possible
know.
that we can both be right?
But Bobby know he not supposed to be wilding. And when Bobby start wilding, I got to say, no, Bobby, you can't do that. You can't do that. Listen. So this is Bobby's issue
What
right
is he
now.
mad about?
He's mad because you're long-winded. That's what he's mad about.
Nigga,
Bobby
I got all
long-winded too,
fucking
though.
shit
Both of
to
them.
do.
Uncle Bobby long-winded too.
But Bobby is long-winded. So Bobby gets mad because Geoff, I'm finna answer it for you. Bobby is mad and grumpy because you're long-winded, Geoff. But I know that Geoff needs space to get the weed and everything flowing together. It's weed philosophy.
Weedosophy.
And so
curriculum.
Bobby, but then also Bobby feel like you let him talk too much. So Bobby looking at me going, why you letting this happen?
Why you letting this happen?
Why you letting this go down? And I'm now see, Bobby has had this issue for many years on multiple platforms.
Yes.
Bobby's like, you gonna let me talk now?
You gonna let me talk now?
Okay, I'm gonna call a flag.
He said, this nigga talking again. See? Now, I was in the middle of something, this nigga finna come here. You can't let this keep happening, so.
Genuinely pissed. Genuinely pissed. Fuck.
That is
It is hilarious.
So that's what I've been trying to manage quietly over here. I'm on air going.
That's the problem. You tried to manage it quietly.
No, that ain't no goddamn problem. That's how I handle it. You might handle it a different way. I handle it quietly. And until I've had enough, and then I got to say something. Bobby, stop that shit, man.
What about Juneteenth,
What about Juneteenth, guys?
Had you told me this, guys, let's do this from now on. From now on, I will only speak for 60 seconds at a time.
That's a goddamn. Stop it, Jeff.
You are bullshit. Anime bullet.
Okay, Jeff.
I need your help, and I only need 60 seconds.
Okay, Jeff. Let's test it out right now. Let's test it out right now.
Somebody say that's a cap.
Right. No, we finna test Jeff. Right.
He gonna time it.
We finna time you, nigga. You don't get to look at your clock, Jeff. Somebody get the fucking timer on this bitch.
It's on the with a clock.
I'm waiting on, I want you niggas to put some money
Probably
on
the
it.
first
I'm
one.
a professional. Put some money on it.
Well, goddamn,
Act
Jeff.
like y'all ain't seen it before. Act like this is new, and some niggas put some money on it that I can stop on a fucking dime. Put your money down.
Hold on, Jeff. Hey, I got 5 on it, Jeff.
I got $500 on me right now.
Why you go all the way up to $500, Jeff? You know we broke.
Who in the manosphere, who in the Alpha Centauri quadrant want that 500 right now?
All right, Jeff, here we go. I'm finna set you up, Jeff.
Don't do it right now, because it ain't going to
I'm finna set you up, Jeff.
Watch.
This is what we're gonna do. Jeff, I want you to say three exceedingly profound things in 30 seconds. Starting now.
Thing number one, black people should always consider the fact that maybe, just maybe, both of them are right as opposed to being heard. They should find where it is that they agree as opposed to where they don't. Number two, it is not going to be easy in any way, shape, or form, and we should not discount ourselves from anything. And number three, if you'd have told me that there was this issue with Uncle Bobby, I'd have came up with this 60-second thing because I need it for me. Done.
All right, that was 32 seconds.
Okay.
Did I bet? That was 32 seconds.
Good shit, Jeff.
Good shit, though.
Hey man, I really don't want this to mess up the importance of y'all niggas understanding to get your asses in this this new gold market.
True indeed.
This shit is serious, man. It is Africa who's found $20 trillion worth of goddamn minerals, and nobody has hold of it yet. Except for one goddamn little small Chinese company. So y'all niggas need to go over there when they literally doing it now. They're creating a company. The company is supposed to be created within the next few weeks. Then they're gonna start giving out leases. Depending on, No, you just give up. When you get the lease, you give up 15% of whatever you find to the Ugandan government. That's the lease. You give up 15% of whatever you find. You get to keep 85.
You said how much for the equipment? 5,000 or
500,000 for a small company of 20 men for equipment for a 20 man team. So You can do that. That's just fine. That's just the equipment, though, huh?
Is that a little bundle they got? A little package?
No, that's that's like, but that's
All right.
also used equipment too.
All right, let's move on really quick. Vanessa Bryant, right? You know, she sued the L.A. County Sheriff's Office because these goofies took pictures of Kobe's body after the crash. Well, the same deputy who took the damn pictures is also involved in an excessive force scandal.
Of course.
Right? Vanessa Bryant wants a jury to know that the sheriff deputy accused of taking helicopter crash scene photos of Kobe Bryant was involved in another scandal involving excessive force where a handcuffed inmate's head was allegedly knelt on. People still kneeling on people after George Floyd? All right.
They're not supposed to do that either.
But LA County is fighting back, insisting the other incident is irrelevant and would seriously prejudice the jury. So he's in an excessive force. This is showing that he oversteps his duties as a deputy sheriff, right? Yeah. What does it mean to be deputized, Kevin?
Nothing. It just means you're under the sheriff. The sheriff is the top officer, and anyone under the sheriff is a deputy, is a sheriff's deputy. That's it.
I thought it was always something special. I'm finna deputize you.
No,
Put your hand on the Bible and read.
There's only one sheriff. There's only one sheriff in the county. Right. There's only one sheriff in the county, and then everybody else is deputies. Everyone else is deputy. Sheriff deputy.
Shaq is a deputy.
He said, "What do it mean to be deputized?"
I thought it was
you got a job with the sheriff's office.
I thought it was a ceremony. Well, she's trying to show that he's had a history of overstepping his boundaries. Anybody who lives in Los Angeles, California knows that the sheriff department done had gang members.
Oh my God.
Done had drug traffickers,
Oh
everything. The sheriff department has been gangster for a long, long time. Anybody who lives in California or LA proper understands the LA sheriff ain't nothing to play with.
Oh my God.
When the LA sheriff come in with that ugly chips? Green, that split pea green outfit, and beige, green and beige, when they come through, we know like, oh, the damn sheriff is here. You understand? So that's what's going on with that news story.
Sheriff is the highest officer in the county of anyone. Police officer, chief police, everything. He's the highest officer in the county.
Yeah.
He's an elected official.
I'm sorry, I didn't see the pictures. Were these like coroner-like pictures?
No, these are
at the scene.
At the scene of the crime. At the scene of the helicopter crash.
And they gave him TMZ.
And he gave him TMZ. Probably sold him.
Sold him, yes.
Yeah.
Sold him to TMZ.
That's nasty.
An officer on the scene.
Right.
Yep.
That's nasty.
Okay.
But if I'm buying drugs from somebody, don't the drug dealer go too? So why TMZ not get sued?
Ooh.
That's true.
We're paying for them.
The racketeering side of it.
You're colluding.
Yeah, who was at the point of sale? Who's at the point of sale?
Yes. And how come Harvey Levin,
Geoff?
Jeff.
Right.
A gay
Well, why
Kazar.
don't we do it now?
Shouldn't Harvey Levin be like liable for the pictures?
Well,
He's a
I'd
gay
like to do
Kazar.
it now if I may. All I'll need is about 60 seconds.
With the clock. Here we go. Here we go.
All
Hold
right.
up.
Go ahead, Jeff. We out your way. 60 seconds.
Hold on. Here we go. Yeah, go.
Hey, Harvey Levin, this is Geoff Brown. I'm nobody important. I'm just somebody asking. I'm not even a basketball fan, but what I am a fan of is human decency and people being treated fairly and pointing you out for often exploiting the shortcomings of black people. And somebody under you bought those pictures of Kobe. And until you step up and give them up, it's your ass that every time I open a mic, I'm gonna ask about Harvey. What the fuck, bruh? You the one did that. It's on you now. We need you to respond back. Respectfully submitted, the niggas.
The niggas.
The niggas.
That was only 50 seconds.
Come on, Jeff, you got 10 seconds.
He yields his time. He yields his time.
I yield the remainder of my time back to the... Hey, Jeff, what is the strain you smoking right now? That shit is CPT. I'm smoking CPT right now, nigga.
It's just a sticky, icky, ooh wee, man. I'm that and really, what I'm really smoking heavily more of now is mullein.
Wait, you talking about the lung stuff?
Yeah.
The lung gangster. Mullein
You
is a
smoke
lung
that?
gangster. It actively pursues bad shit in your lungs.
What the hell is that?
It's a
The
herb.
only reason you don't know about it is because it's extremely fucking cheap.
Really?
Wait,
Where you
Jeff,
get that
wait, hold on.
The doc know about it. The
Can
doc
you
know
smoke
about it.
that, Jeff?
Yeah, you smoke that.
What?
Another one that
mullein-
you can smoke is lobelia. Check that one out. 'Cause that,
What is it, doc?
lobelia. Lobelia. Mix that with the mullein. The lobelia relaxes the central nervous system, but also cleans out the lungs as well. So if you mix those with the mullein, you got a hell of a lung cleanser. And
Mullein.
and of course, you know I got both of those in the deep lungs, so it's all good.
I had the deep lung today.
Hey, I'm about to get on these streets.
I had the deep lung today.
No, to give
No,
you
you
a
don't get
buzz.
high. You
To
just
give
keep
you a
your
light buzz.
lungs.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I need that too.
Wait, you said,
Sarah, you
Jeff, you said it gives you a light buzz?
Yeah, give you bud.
It'll give you a light buzz.
Mullein?
gives you
Yeah.
a real
I'm about to
light
get on these
buzz.
streets.
Where you get it from?
I'm about to sling this
First off, you
Stop it.
You got to get that screw replaced before you start smoking anything. I'm just saying, my brother had open heart
But
surgery.
he says he's a real boy now.
He can't be smoking nothing right
He's not
now.
Pinocchio anymore. What happened?
You can't even eat
What
steak.
is it? It's mullein.
I don't
Mullein.
eat steak.
Mullin.
M-U-L-L-I-E.
Now, Doc, I got a question, if I may.
Sure.
Dr. Sebi, the herbalist I'm currently under studies under Dr. Sebi, or studied under Dr. Sebi, and he says that like golden seal, turmeric is not natural and is actually poisonous over time. What are your thoughts on that?
My thoughts are this. Read for yourself. Dr. Sebi does Dr. Sebi's thing. I knew Dr. Sebi very well. Very well. But he has his way. I have mine. I have mine. There's a lot that I don't agree with that he does. But I have never had anyone that used my herbs that say that they don't work. So I'm about performance and how the herb comes out in the end. If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. If it doesn't, I don't deal with it. So I don't go into all this stuff about being fake and all that. I heard somebody say that turmeric is not real because it wasn't around in the beginning of the time. What? Hold on. What motherfucker was around during the beginning of the time to prove this?
What motherfucker was around?
Where the time cop?
I love it.
To prove it.
Jeff, where the time cop at, man?
and again with any plan.
My issue with that thinking.
Wait, Jeff, you gotta let him finish, and then I'll throw it right back to you.
I thought he was done.
No. Every plant that grows from a seed, it cannot grow in an acidic environment. It has to grow in an alkaline environment. So it can't grow. So if it grows in an acidic environment, it has to be a good plant. I mean, what the fuck are we talking about here?
Are you serious?
Wait, that's heavy.
That's deep, right?
He's like, hold up.
Wait,
Let me write that down.
Wait, he just said something big. So you saying any plant that grows in an alkaline environment that's edible or whatever should be good for you.
Well, that's
Why
natural.
not?
Yeah. But he's saying if it grows
That's heavy.
But he's saying
Now there are plants that throw off a lot of toxins to protect itself because plants can't run, of course. So they have to exhume some kind of a poison or toxin to protect themselves. Those herbs I stay away from, but there are some that have a low toxicity that blend with the body because, again, we're talking about vibrations in the system. So if you're sick in the area, you have low vibrations in that area, but it's not as simple as putting that vibration back in the air. You have to cleanse from the bottom out first and foremost. See, a lot of times when people say, like I heard a guy online said, yeah, man, I had this guy come to me and he had heart problem. I said, I know what I got for you. And he got hawthorn berries. Hawthorn berries, I'll go for the heart, but how in the hell did he have the heart problem in the first place?
Wow.
You got to go there. Let's see. You got to go, why is the heart having the problem? And why is it having? All this garbage out here, you got big filters that haven't been cleaned out. That's throwing dirty blood into the heart. That's why the heart fails. So you just can't see. Again, a lot of people are using herbs like doctors use drugs for symptoms.
Oh, shit.
And this is not what this shit is about. This ain't about taking care of symptoms. This is about getting to the root of the problem. And you start at the bottom and you clean all those areas out until you get to the top. Now you got the whole thing done. But if you just take something for a symptom, the main issue of the reason why
Still
that you have it is still in there. So you still have the problem. See what I'm saying? So it's it's not about cleansing your system. Like you said, a lot of people that cleanse their system for 30 days and go back to eating bullshit. I'm asking you, why would you do that? That's why I said with my program, we build on, after you cleanse, we keep building. There's stages of this thing. You see what I'm saying?
And that's what I loved about the program, because he called me and said, hey, man, you can't let the momentum you had, that you built up for the first 30 days fall off. He said, you need to get back over here so I can get you back going again. So I think I took about a week off, and
had a couple of donuts.
I had a chicken sandwich.
Krispy Kreme.
Nothing wrong with a chicken sandwich. Nothing wrong with a chicken sandwich, my nigga.
But I'm going to keep it real. The chicken sandwich was fried.
You're not a grilled chicken sandwich?
No, it wasn't grilled. It was fried, and it had aioli.
He said
sauce.
Had aioli.
Aioli.
It had extra pickles or whatnot.
I enjoyed it thoroughly. Thoroughly enjoyed
it immensely. It was absolutely fantastic. I'm sorry. It was a month of, I'm telling you, that month, Simply salad. That's all I was eating. I think I ate the Simply salad with the little salmon, little square piece of salmon in it. I ate that for a month.
You ate salmon for a whole month?
I lost 20 pounds. And I was doing it wrong the first time.
Wrong. Doing it wrong.
I was doing it out of order. I don't know what. I was just taking shit. Like, oh, put this with that.
The diet was a shock to a system.
Yeah.
So I started releasing.
But it really worked out for me, man. And that's why I bring the brother on, because my whole energy makeup is different now.
Right.
I'm on a whole nother situation right now. Jeff, you were saying?
Oh.
I just saw it in your face that you were saying something.
I entirely agree with the doc that you're gonna have to rethink what you were taught about nutrition. And I don't preach it to other people. I can just tell you what happened to me. That I could feel dead spots in my skin. I could feel
your skin was
lightheaded
dead
a lot. I didn't have energy. I was getting winded
Your
going
skin
up
was
steps.
dead. Your skin was dead.
So it's not even about what other people say about this. This is a fact. These are facts. If you are locking yourself to an information, then you sync with that information. If you are locking yourself to the I need protein from animals after Game Changers has come out, where Arnold Schwarzenegger saying animal protein was a mistake for me, it didn't do shit for wear out my kidneys.
Yeah, Arnold did say that.
He said what? Look at how he looks now as opposed to how he looked.
Yeah.
It shows.
Yeah.
He said it was wrong for me. Animal protein was what?
So
I need to call you back in about an hour.
you can keep doing what you want. Keep doing what you want. But stop lying to yourself. Stop lying to yourself about, or replace the words with what they are. Replace the word chicken, the word meat. I'm gonna let you slide with fish. Fish is meat that swims, though, but I'm gonna let you have that one.
Thank you, brother, because I fuck with fish on regular, y'all.
Okay.
Fuck with fish
Now,
real
I'm gonna give you
hard.
this word, Fukushima. But
You said Fukushima.
You ain't shit.
You ain't shit.
Step by step.
You ain't shit.
Fukushima.
You ain't shit.
See, that's fucked up.
You
Jack.
ain't shit for that. You ain't shit for that
Hey,
one.
you're past 60 seconds.
okay, I'm done then. Fuck it.
You don't even talk.
He wasn't even. Hey, Jeff. Hey,
That's
Jeff.
hilarious.
Jeff, did you hear Sarah? Sarah said, you don't even be talking.
You can take my 60 seconds.
I know from a nigga that don't say
From a
shit.
nigga that don't even be saying nothing, she said, you don't even be talking.
Look, I stop.
Hey, Jeff, no, finish what you were saying, man. We wanted to hear it.
Okay. Replace the word chicken and the word steak with what they are. Poison. Now, go back to your sentence. I only have poison from time to time. I had a little poison this weekend. Once you replace that word, because you're not eating your father's steak.
A little poison won't kill you.
Hold on.
A little bit
of poison won't kill you now.
Okay.
We know that, Jeff. Now let me ask you this question real quick, Jeff. And I want to ask the doctor, and I want to ask Timmy Tight Top, because y'all the health aficionados and this. Okay.
Thank you for leaving me out, nigga. I've only been doing this 30 years, nigga. I've only been a health professional for 30 years,
it's
nigga.
96 niggas in here, man. I can't remember everybody. Okay. All y'all can answer this. I need to know this. Is it true? True or false? True or false? This is for all the health aficionados in the building. Some blood types need to eat meat. True or false?
Okay.
That's according to some research.
They leave me out, motherfucking shit.
I tell you, I had a homeboy who was a vegetarian for 12 years. And it was a homeboy named Dominic. He was vegetarian for 12 years.
I remember Dominic.
Yeah,
Dom.
And so one time he got broke. He went through a hard period where he couldn't afford, because eating vegetarian actually costs money. You can't be broke and really go that way. So he went through a broke period where he had to buy cheap food. We came to the crib one day, and one of my homies had a burger from In-N-Out, and so that's all he had. He was like, "Yo, I ain't eaten since yesterday." So he's like, "Man, here, take this burger." He's like, "Oh man." And then he ate the burger, and he came back alive. It was crazy. Mm-hmm. Then found out that his blood type was O, which is actually a blood type where they say that needs meat every now and then. Mm-hmm. And so he had been 12 years without it. When he finally had beef, this nigga whole life changed. He had more energy. This nigga was able to do shit. Boom, boom. It was just crazy the way it.
So
just seeing
yes, his blood type said eat meat. Yeah. But doesn't necessarily mean he had to eat meat.
It doesn't necessarily.
He could have eaten something else that did the same thing that the meat would have done.
Well, you just can't be by.
It said, no, it wasn't just protein. It was saying for O's, they said they need to eat beef every now and then.
And guess what?
They need to eat beef every now and then.
Negative.
Not all the time, but they have to never.
Wait, hold on. Because we talking over each other, Kevin.
No, I'm just saying for the blood type O, they were saying just they need to eat beef every now and then because their blood type kind of requires that. I just saw it in him. I saw that shit in him. 12 years with none of it. This nigga one day with it. This nigga was off the wall. And then he changed it. Then when he changed it, he incorporated it every now and then. He was still mostly vegetarian, but he would incorporate it every now and then. Nigga's life was just. He was just.
Timmy Tight Top, your thought, and then I'm going to Dr. Russell and then Geoff to wrap it on that thought.
What I was gonna say, most Aboriginal people, us, are mostly O blood types. So they trying to make us, say eat meat. But my opinion on it is, yeah.
Most
Most indigenous
I'm
people have
AB.
more-
I'm AB.
Well, nigga, you ain't most. You just one nigga sitting back here behind Dr. Rose.
So, but as far as blood types, I don't know if that really is a thing. I think most based on different human types, like most Caucasian can eat more meat than most Aboriginal people. It's just very different. But yeah.
What about the African people that be drinking blood and milk?
Right, doing them rituals, goat meat.
I'm
and
not
all
saying
that. Killing
you
goats.
can't. Most people just have different. What works for your body? I don't. When I eat, I don't. My body doesn't work well with meat. My body.
Let's get the doctor in here, man.
Doc. But I do eat some.
I think that some people should eat meat that can handle meat. Those that can.
See?
But my whole thing is if you do eat meat, you have to cleanse. You have to cleanse more.
You just got to cleanse.
You got to cleanse more because the uric acid from the meat is definitely going to cause some issues with you. But I say for those that can go without it, they have a much cleaner system. They don't break down as easy. They don't have the health issues that most meat eaters have. And especially athletes, if they eat meat, they still have to cleanse once in a while because again, it's the overindulgence and the overload of waste in particular parts of the body that causes the body to break down. See what I'm saying? So,
Absolutely.
Right.
And why are there fat vegans?
Because they're because
carbohydrates
there you go.
are fattening.
Yeah, because they're very
Ask the doctor.
yeah, because they eat a lot of breads, a lot of starches, a lot of pasta, a lot of noodles and things like that, and it's the wrong type. They probably consume a lot of wheat products like noodles, like wheat durum, spaghetti, and those kinds of things are the cheap noodles. So that'll add weight. And if they eat rice,
and shit
the
like
rice
that,
and stuff like that, that's the reasons why.
Is there, Kev, like I remember we used to go get like some weird ass bread that had sprouts in it.
Ezekiel bread.
Is that,
Kamut is also another bread.
It's a good
Listen,
bread.
man, let me just be honest, man.
You don't like it? He don't like it. He don't like it. It don't taste good.
Let me tell you something, man. I don't know who is at the chemical plant, my nigga. But whatever chemicals they putting on just regular wheat bread, dog. What's that wheat bread with the arm and the hammer or the shield on it? Roman meal.
Oh, Roman meal.
Boy, some Roman meal with a little bit of butter. That toast is something special about it.
It is, ain't it? Roman meal. It is so soft, man.
Hey, listen, man.
That's crazy, yo.
That shit is so soft.
I don't know because I know the flavorings and the colorings. I know that's all chemicals.
But it's so good.
But whoever the fuck tapped into wheat bread chemicals,
I'm with you, nigga.
Jeff Brown. Get in here, Jeff.
I'm with you,
I know what that chemical is.
Oh,
it's sugar.
It is. Or fructose corn syrup.
Yeah,
that's sugar.
A form of high fructose corn syrup. That's what that is. Or a name of another one that comes from either fructose or galactose or glucose. One of those things that you have no fucking business with. So yes, it does come from that. If I may, can you said I was gonna go last? Am I in my line?
Yes, go ahead, Jeff. You in your lane. We listening. We not mad at you rambling, nigga. We love when you ramble, nigga.
You need to watch Game Changers. This documentary that
Where's it at?
On athletes who thought the same thing. There's this concept that I'm O negative and I have the lab work of a 21-year-old. This concept that you need anything from meat is a farce. Look up Dr. Michael Clapper, Klaper. He is a vegan doctor and a marathon runner. And what he kind of addresses what Kev was saying. I knew it was going to be a matter of time before I didn't agree with Kev. He says that your friend who for 10 years, 12 years, didn't have meat, and all of a sudden did and came alive, well, your friend undernourished himself for 10 to 12 years. How much sea plankton was he having? How much
he was an herbalist he wasn't he was on this. He was on it.
And we all can't talk at the same time.
But he's saying that he was undernourished. I'm saying that's not true. That's not the case.
He ain't had no sea plankton.
That was an assumption. That's not the case. That nigga was a fucking. He looked like a goddamn a Rastafarian herbalist, nigga. He walked in. That nigga everywhere. He was all on herbs and fruits and vegetables and all that shit.
I stand corrected. Meat's great.
Hey, Kev. Nigga, I think Dom just reached out to me. He left a message for you.
No, he didn't.
I swear for Jesus.
Nigga, stop it, nigga.
Read that, nigga. This has been a fantastic show. I can't tell you this.
Nigga, I don't know who the fuck that is.
I swear to God,
his name.
That's Dom,
That's
man.
not his name. That ain't even how you spell it.
That's his food. This is his food brand. He's a chef. I had some of the nigga food now. That's Dom. Motherfucker left a message in there for you.
No, nigga, who the fuck is this? I don't even know this nigga.
I'm telling you, this is soul-tested food on IG, by the way.
First off, I
He's
ain't
a
talked
vegan
to Dom in 15 years. I don't know who this dude is.
This
I
is
keep getting triggered every time y'all say Dom. I'm just letting you know.
You ain't the only
You
man.
ain't the only Dom around here.
I could have sworn I was.
But I thought you was super.
Yeah, but this is Dom's Get Down. This is his vegan food. I had some of his vegan food before, man. He had some like event.
Dom's not a chef.
He's a chef now. I'm telling you.
I don't know who this nigga is.
Man, Dom, because clearly you watching, Dom. Send a picture of yourself so I can show this nigga that there's you.
You can change your name.
And then, if he is, nigga, and if it is, nigga.
He said, it's me, nigga.
Who the fuck is this nigga? First of all, nigga, I got a nigga to corroborate, nigga, when we was there, when you was living on the boat, nigga. So stop the bullshit, nigga. We came out and visited your ass when you was living on the boat. So, nigga, really you want to talk that shit, nigga? Get your bitch ass out of here.
Why you throw my phone down?
Nigga?
Hey, man, this phone
hit me with no goddamn big ass words, nigga. Fucking, no, he an Aries nigga. Be talking crazy.
And he's an
Which is the
Aries,
reason.
too?
Which is the reason we don't fucking talk no more. Cause that motherfucker talk tripping one damn day. But that back then, that nigga ate a hamburger and came to life.
So let me ask this question. I gotta ask this question. Wait. I gotta ask this question.
I thought I cleared that up when I said I was wrong, Kev.
I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to Dom now.
Wait. I gotta ask this question. Let me ask this question. A lot of people believe, and maybe Geoff, Kev, and of course the doc can help me figure this out. And of course Timmy Tight Top, because you guys know this. Let me ask this final question before we wrap everything up. Let me ask. I was told that not eating meat lowers your aggression, takes some of the edge off of you. Whereas eating a bunch of vegetables and a vegan lifestyle kind of just takes the edge off. I was told that. When you eat meat, you get more aggressive. That's what I was told. Is there any truth to that?
I think it is. From experience, I know how I ate when I was younger. When I played ball, I was kind of aggressive. There was times I was kind of mean. But after I cleansed it out, I became more calm, more mellow. But hold it now. But the good thing about that,
you a Leo.
Man, please.
Oh, he's
Leo. Please. I'm calmer, but I will still kick your ass.
That's what I want to hear.
That's Leo.
Yes, sir.
I'm calm. I'm peaceful as hell. But if I have to, I will kick your ass.
In the name of veganism.
Fire sign.
Nephew.
If it's in you, it's in you.
Nephew.
What's that?
What you got to say about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're definitely thinking that. Hopefully you're eating a high quality meat.
Wait, get that mic. And y'all still having conversations like careless whispers in this motherfucker, man. Come on, George Michael in the game. What is this, Wham? They always whamming, man. Wham. Go ahead, nephew.
I do believe, you know, eating meat definitely will give you some more stamina, strength, aggression. Hopefully, a person can eat a higher quality meat, and along with that, flush it out.
So
similar to like winter season, we eating a bunch of vegetables. You know,
and those are cooling foods.
Cooling foods.
So in the wintertime, if you're a vegetarian, your ass is gonna be cold unless you use the herbs to help keep you warmer. See what I'm saying? But don't forget, vegetarian and fruits, they're cooling foods.
So meat is a warming food. Hold on, I just got one more because this is good. Hold on, and then I'll throw it over to you, okay? Thank you, Auntie. Now, meat, doesn't an increase of eating meat, doesn't that increases the chance of having parasites?
For sure. Yes. Parasites, heart attack, all that shit.
And parasites do what?
Eat your shit out.
Hey,
they create a home.
They embed themselves in your organs and things of that nature and cause you to
Don't do that.
to have cravings that you probably wouldn't have if you wasn't eating that bullshit. It craves you.
No, it's my turn.
Would you ask?
I see you, Geoff. I'm coming right to you after Cam finish.
No, I'm just saying, parasites give you cravings for the food that created those parasites.
Oh, that's interesting.
Really?
Yeah. So you'll constantly crave those foods all the time. Excuse me. If you eat the foods that give you parasites, the parasites will give me more of that. Give me more of that. Give me more of that. So.
Jeff Brown.
There is evidence. This is why I really would like if I could ask, pretty please, with sugar on top. At some point, could you do a part 2 of this show after you guys all watch Game Changers? Because all of this is covered in that movie. The Spartans were vegetarians.
You mean the 300?
300? Yes.
The niggas with the motherfucking six pack.
Oh yeah.
They was
Leonidas
vegetarian.
and them was vegetarians. Now, two, this concept that more aggression is better is like saying more hot sauce is better. The silverback is a vegetarian, and you don't want none.
That's something.
What I have.
First off, more hot sauce is better.
Okay.
Yes.
Like,
I stand
and it
corrected.
depends
Maybe
on
I
what
didn't
you're
have-
doing for that you need the aggression.
Go ahead.
What I'm saying personally, as one, age and common sense should take off aggression. Yoda was not aggressive. Obi-Wan was not aggressive, but again, you didn't want none. Bruce Lee, not aggressive. You didn't want none.
Right.
This concept that you need meat to be aggressive. No, if you need meat to be overly aggressive, then it's not your diet you should question. It is your motivation you should question.
Sarah has a question for.
What? Because when y'all were saying about like the meat making you more aggressive and everything, do you think there's a spiritual component with food that causes whatever that
You mean
you
like
are eating to
animals
partake
got
from?
speed? They got spirit? They can have aggression?
I'm smart too,
Okay. What? Hey, that's really something to think about.
Well,
Well, you know,
most meat.
oh my bad. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Okay, it's Timmy Ty's
So
turn.
most animals dwell in this plane only, where they live through fear, having sex in this plane. They don't ascend like we do as people. So if you eat
Wait a minute.
vibration, it's about vibration. Living through fear is vibration. So if you eat meat that's dwelling in fear, that means you're gonna be dwelling in fear based on the vibration. She's talking about the spirit.
You are what you eat. In other words, you are what you eat.
It lowers your vibration by consuming meat as far as vibrational wise.
Dr. Russell, your thought on that?
Well, again, when you do eat these animals, the way they're produced in this country, like you said with the fear thing, when they get into the packing house, which is the last straw.
That right there. Yeah.
And I had a chance to work in packing houses as younger, so I've seen this shit firsthand. They bring them in, knock them in the head, and cutting throats and shit. The ones in line looking at the shit like, what the fuck is going on?
Wow.
So that fear enzyme throughout their whole system. When they go in, it's already in the meat. When the meat comes out, it's already in the meat. So when people eat it, that's why they got all these fucking problems.
That adrenaline that flows through the cows and all that, when that's flowing through them, right before they get chopped up, that's in the meat, and then you eat that. But Timothy Bradley though, he goes vegan before fights. Well, he used before when he was fighting.
You talking about big head Timothy?
Yeah.
That used to fight Pacquiao?
Yeah. Timothy Bradley would go vegan for 4 months right before when he would fight. Every time when he would train, and he would go in there killing cats. Now now I would say he had some aggression, but you could see
it was control.
It was control, and but it gave him stamina, and it gave him stamina because. A lot of them fights, he should have been knocked out, but he was able to maintain and come back and win them fights because of his condition.
So having a plant-based diet, does that,
oh yes,
the absence of that aggression, does it also make you tap into the aggression that's already in you, or that to having more skilled and refined versus something that's an outside source that's giving you that
but see, I think that the meat will give you more aggression than you already have or should have. And I think that it will give you a tendency to burn out faster, and not be in control as opposed to if that's not in your system. Now you're controlling your breathing, you're controlling all of that. But you check a guy out that's fighting, that's always eating steaks, he going wild as hell. But somebody that's not, like you say, Bruce Lee, he's calm, he's watching everything move, he controls his breathing and all of that, and it just works out a whole lot better.
I would say though, because when I go vegan. Like for every year I go vegan 2 or 3 months out of the year, I'm still aggressive. It doesn't take.
We know that. Because you know why we know that? Because we with you the whole year. And you be acting just like this.
But see, them 2 or 3 months that he doesn't eat the meat, he's still aggressive, but he's giving his organs a chance to
rest. For sure.
Right.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because it's an overload of work, man.
So now you're getting into some heavy stuff. What you eat makes your organs work, or overwork.
Listen,
that's an issue.
That's why people have to sleep. That's why most people have to sleep 8 hours a day. You don't need that much goddamn sleep.
Come on, first off, let me say something.
I sleep 4 or 5 hours.
That's what I'm talking about. Hold on a second, man. You know 8 hours of sleep.
Let me address Geoff real quick. This motherfucker Geoff, when he on this show, it's like he's standing in line at the DMV. And the motherfucking line, you know them long ass DMV lines? They be way 3 blocks away from the entrance. When we saying shit, Geoff be itching and moving and look at him. Look, put the camera on.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem. And I have this same problem in a couple of other rooms, is that when you get this many deep, and I mean this about everybody on the panel, when you get this many deep, smart thinkers, it is impossible not to speak in dangling participles.
Right. No, I understand that.
When the doc speak, he'll speak in 5 sentences. And each one of those sentences has 2 different topics you can take off.
Right.
By the time you make it around that whole table, dude, think about Kev. Kev with gold. There was 30 different ways you could go with that. So what I'm gonna start doing is, instead of trying to regroup that shit, I just take notes and I'll do it on giraffe balls. So you niggas keep talking. I would get mad because I can't get out all this shit. All you dudes are dope. Everybody is dope. I love this shit.
Geoff
That's what pissed me off with Uncle Bobby leaving. I love talking to Uncle Bobby.
To be continued on giraffe balls.
Hey,
Geoff, let me ramble on the air. Uncle Bobby called me, man. I'm sorry. I didn't know. Like I said, if you and Zoe had come to me about this, I respect you because I gave Uncle Bobby his nickname. I I gave Uncle Bobby his nickname because the uncle closest to me on the earth was my Uncle Bobby.
Right. No,
So
let me just say,
Uncle
Bobby.
Please call me. I'm sorry.
Let me
I
say,
didn't know.
Bobby has that issue. It's not like you. It's anybody that's cutting him off.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna do it again.
But wait, you logged in. You didn't see when Bobby came in. Bobby was already on 37. He was in here. Wow. But I will say this. We all love Bobby. Bobby's our guy. This is what Bobby does. And it ain't nothing but love. And, we going to hug on the motherfucker after it's over and talk shit like we do.
Hey.
But let me say this. We're about to wrap this up. We talked about a lot of things today. I want to get to this. Can we spend 3 minutes on this?
Yes.
This ain't gonna be 3 minutes. God damn. Bill Gates says crypto and NFTs are a sham. And I think this is important for us to talk about. We kind of scraped over it. And I always say, if niggas don't build their own shit, they're gonna be running after constructs that this society and this culture creates for them to be in for a little while. They know this is a little while. And then I'm going to get out and pull all my stuff out. We're going to create a craze around it. Everybody's going to get involved. Then I'm going to pull all my stuff out. And then it's going to tank. And then we're going to move on to the next thing. I feel like black people are always looking for the ultimate financial shortcut. Now, did I buy Bitcoin? Yes. I bought $100.
That means you're up right now. But you're up right now.
No. That depends where he bought it.
You up $100?
No, I bought it like 3 years ago.
So
Shit.
Now watch this. No. You about to hear the craziest shit in the world. I bought it like 3 years ago. My homeboy down in Atlanta was like, boy, you better get on this motherfucking Bitcoin, nigga. You tripping. I said, okay. I ain't really got it like that, but I'm finna put this big piece of paper down on it. Here's $100. I put $100 down on Ethereum and $100 down on Bitcoin. And I think me and Tone Talks bought this shit at the same time, but he bought his from a whole nother group. But I bought it, and I was like, all right, let's see what happens. I forgot about the shit.
Sure.
And forgot my passwords. I didn't get into my passwords until 2 days ago. Okay. Back into Coinbase. Now let me just say, I put $100 on Bitcoin. Bitcoin is at $60. So I lost 40. Right? That's what I got. Mm-hmm. The 100 I put on it, I lost 40. Okay. And I ain't been in there in at least a year and a half. I just totally forgot the password. Yeah. All I'm saying is we look for all types of new ways to do some shit that we didn't create.
I got you.
Can we create an economic system? Now, Bill is saying this shit is a sham.
I think Bill is saying that because he's trying to tank poor people. You see, the digital.
Well, let's see what he said first.
Okay.
Don't count Bill Gates among the fans of cryptocurrencies and NFTs. Those digital assets trends are 100% based on a greater fool's theory. The Microsoft co-founder said Tuesday at the TechCrunch conference, referencing the notion that investors can make money on worthless or overvalued assets as long as people are willing to bid higher for them. Gates added that he's not long or short crypto, and he mocked about Bored Ape NFTs, joking that expensive digital images of monkeys will improve the world immensely. So he's not for the whole digital currency thing.
Okay, but dig it. So I'm 52 years old. I came to this planet. My Christian mother was watching reruns of Star Trek, and that's where I kind of got some hints at what was going on in my lifetime. when I was a child, that laptop you sit in front of and just read that article from was not a real thing yet. But it was on Star Trek. Digital currency also was on Star Trek. I'm here to tell you something, man.
Wait,
Everybody
hold on.
under this, hold, just hear me
Wait,
2 seconds.
I'm trying
Two more seconds.
I just want to remember one little piece. You said digital currency was on Star Trek?
Yes, sir.
Credits.
That's the current. It wasn't money.
That was
Money
the
wasn't.
credits. That's right.
That's what digital currency is.
I just needed the reference.
Bang bang. So what I'm saying is, don't listen to this fuck nigga. This fuck nigga knows that poor people have put money into this shit, and if they keep it there, they're gonna be him in 10, 20 years. Fuck him. And I'm done.
All right. Now let me do this. Let me set this up. Somebody said bullshit. Warren Buffett said the same dumb shit. Now we're saying
He did say that.
Bill Gates and Warren Buffett are some dumbasses when it comes to
I'm
money.
saying that Bill Gates and Warren Buffett. I'm saying that Bill Gates and Warren Buffett are them.
Well, Bill Gates
The 1%.
Bill Gates has $1 billion short on Tesla.
Yep.
So that doesn't necessarily mean, Tesla's doing pretty fine, and it's supposed to be the technology to change the world. So you have $1 billion short on technology that's supposed to change the world, ecosystem for the better. That's only supposed to get better. Why would you have a short on that? So that doesn't necessarily mean he know every goddamn thing. He got $1 billion short on Tesla.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, I'm coming to Geoff Brown. But before you get started, Geoff, y'all motherfuckers sitting in here not liking the video is disrespectful. Y'all done had a ball. We done fought. We done laughed. Niggas is laughing and joking.
that's a
We
form
about
of
to wrap
credit.
this up.
The likes are a form of digital credit.
This is a digital credit. Please hit the like button. And anybody that hit the super chat, we appreciate that. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. But please hit the like button. Don't just sit there. All right? Hit the goddamn like button. Geoff, you have the final thought of the show. Go ahead.
Wow. Okay. You know why they call it real estate? Cause it's real, nigga.
As I take a hit.
When, not if, this fiat money crashes, because every fiat paper money has. The real estate, the shit that's real that you own, you will still own. Bitcoin is out in the electronic atmosphere. That electronic atmosphere is known as the internet. That internet is property of the United States military. They can turn it off whenever the fuck they want. True. What they can't turn off is the fact that I own that apartment building right there. And as long as people need a place to stay, whether we're using beaver pelts or fucking rocks, you're gonna owe me to stay in that building right there.
True indeed. True indeed.
With regard to investing anything less than $10,000 in other people, I think is foolish. I think that $100 you put in Bitcoin, Zoe, would have done you better with your books somewhere.
See, now
with
he's
your
gonna come
public
at me.
speaking.
I use myself as an example to talk about the foolishness, and he come right at me. You see how he do? What you should have did with your $100, nigga, was buy some motherfucking corned beef and hash. Yeah, go ahead.
That's not fair. I didn't use it as an example. You used it as an example.
I can't even have a joke, Geoff. Damn.
No, I'm not. No. I'm talking about your
Thanks.
Bitcoin seriously as an investment.
It's fine, Geoff.
As an investment.
It's fine. It's fine.
Zoe. If I had $10,000 to invest, before I would put it in Bitcoin, I'd come talk to you. Bruh, what you want to do? I got 10 grand to fuck with. But that's the way I think. I don't believe in the stock market because I don't like what had happened was. I don't like that shit. Not with my money. Not with this shit that I have here.
Well, they got that shit for you now.
Nigga, that's all it is what had happened was. It's what the stock market is a glorified, okayed, sanitized version of racehorses at the fucking track.
Hey,
and
Geoff.
if I'm gonna bet on a horse, it's me.
I like it.
Is blockchain the same as crypto?
Hey, listen.
Yeah.
This we can't get all. It's all. I want y'all to go to russellherbals.com.
Yeah.
I want everybody. To me, this is real.
Yeah.
russellherbals.com.
Yes.
The health that we talked about today is real.
Yeah.
I haven't felt this good since my 30s. Let me tell you something, man. I stopped hooping after I saw Marcus King tear his ACL.
Ooh.
Oh,
That'll do it.
Marcus King tore his Achilles heel.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Marcus King was probably one of the most injured motherfuckers on the basketball court. That nigga broke his thumb, he tore his Achilles heel. All types of shit happened to Marcus out on the basketball court. But we was playing on concrete, and after my son, he went to college and started doing all that, I said, okay, it's about done for me. Because guys were really getting hurt. There was some Jewish guy out on the court, tore his ACL. I was like, okay, so it's only a matter of time. It's a numbers game.
Yes.
I'm not.
Yeah.
So I shut it down before I've never had any major injury. That's why when my son tore his ACL, I blamed his mom. I said, listen, you and that knock-kneed shit you got going on, you did this to the boy. And I ain't never had no injury, but I shut it down. Let me just say, man, you have to fucking invest in your health. And like I said, I used to hoop at least 3 times a week. But definitely on Saturdays we get together and we'd hoop for hours. We get there at maybe 8:30, 9 in the morning, and we'll hoop till about 1:32, and then we'll go eat or whatever. Yep. But that was my exercise. That was my religion. My son took over the church, and then I retired from hooping.
The ministry.
But I'm telling you, when I got on Russell Herbals, it all changed. I felt like, hey, the fuck? You know how you feel like?
Yeah.
You know that stupid little, hey, Sarah, put the camera. Here it is. When you get this feel.
Knock it off.
When you remember that, huh? When you remember that, you go, hey, I ain't gonna fuck some shit up in this. When you remember that shit came back, man, and I'm telling you, Russell Herbals did it. I want you guys to support all of the businesses we put in front of you. If you haven't yet, go get my Shrouded Lighthouse book. It's at theshroudedlighthouse.com. Go there right now, support that brand. Of course, We Juice and all the other brands that we put here. ShepherdSweets.com. Hey, listen, before you start your cleanse, your detox, you might want to stock up on the sweet potato cake.
Get it in so you can get it out.
With the cream cheese icing.
For real.
Even the doc had some.
For real though.
He know it's good
Geoff,
too, don't you?
Jeff,
It's good.
Shake your head again, Jeff.
He know
Shake
it's
your
good.
head. Shake your head again.
I'm knocked out. I haven't tried any of the doc's herbs yet, but you can bet your ass I'm gonna.
There we go.
Because what the doc is doing for you, Zo, all he's doing, his herbs are doing, is turning shit back on. That
For
shit
real.
was already there.
Yeah.
You turned it off with what you was eating. You turned it off
Hey,
with
Jeff.
what you were
Hey, Jeff.
ingesting.
What I'm not gonna do is let you fucking chastise me and blame me for having a motherfucking good time. Hey, Jeff. Remember, when was the last time you had a motherfucking zinger by Hostess?
Zingers after?
Nigga, never.
Huh?
Okay.
The zinger is the Twinkie that's pink, it's the strawberry, and then it got the motherfucking coconut on it, Jeff. What you not gonna do is shame me for years of good living, man.
You trying to front.
That's
You try to
disgusting.
promote somebody that lived less than 5 miles from a Hostess plant in Chicago. We used to get the apple pies when they were still warm.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Sarah said that's a
But
snowball.
Dear Hostess, fuck you for fucking up all your recipes. All that shit tastes like shit now.
Oh, shit. Hey, Geoff, we love you, man. How do people support you? Where do they find you? Where do they go?
Oh, man. Look, I done this whole show, and I don't have any in front of me. Uncle Geoff's Pure African Shea Butter. People ask me, Uncle Geoff, how do you keep your skin so goddamn smooth? Well, go outside GBFUNNYSTYLE not at Giraffe Balls, at GBFUNNYSTYLE as well. But watch the thank you, Sarah. I'm so glad Sarah is back. Check me out on Giraffe Balls. Go to Geoff TV, GEOFF space TEEVEE, Geoff TV, and get notifications when I'm gonna be on. I'm gonna start popping on more often. I really need to work on my social media better. Thank you guys so much. I had a whole bunch of fun as usual. Call me Zo. I need to talk to you about some shit. And you too, Kev. I'm in on that mining shit, bro. Let's talk.
Man, for sure.
Fuck what they
I'm
talk
absolutely
about,
dead serious about that.
Bruh.
If y'all niggas get a mind, boy.
I am dead serious about that shit.
I'm gonna be, can I have $7? I just need $7.
I am dead serious.
I need a small bracelet worth of you guys can go.
All of y'all need to be serious about this.
So important. I hate to do this. Speaking of bracelets, do not trade your goddamn jewelry in, people.
Yeah, your gold.
Your gold.
Don't do
that.
That
whole turn your gold into cash.
Keep
That's
that shit.
bullshit. Do not do that, because if the cash crashes, you can't trade it anymore. You can still trade that gold.
That's right.
And whether you drink liquor or not, buy lots of it, because you can trade that. You can barter with that. I'm done.
That's a good point, though. Hey, Geoff, we love you. Thank you for jumping in here, man. Appreciate it. All right, listen, this has been the motherfucking Juneteenth version of the voice of the ZoWhat Morning Show. Hey, tune in tonight to the Voice of Reason. I got a great topic tonight. We're going to be on fire tonight, 7 to 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Get at your brother Zoe Williams. Hey, man, we appreciate everybody for being in here. I appreciate everybody for supporting the brands. Please continue to do so. I'll holler at y'all next week. Deuces.
Peace.